Safety and supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back and having just a little stream difficulty, but we'll have that fixed. Game will be archived on Worthy Road Studios page. And again, 93.1 has the radio coverage, Jackson Christian's Facebook and their Booster Club Facebook, along with the stream that WNWS.com has. Here is Wesley Freeman to talk about we're just about to come out and have the coin toss here in a few moments.
Well, the captains for FACS tonight are number 1, Ethan Browder, number 13, Connell Fitzgerald, and number 74, Luke Moore. For Jackson Christian, we have Cam Boyd, one captain, like Tacker Nash is one of the other ones. And then where did my
looks like Boyd, Carrier, Nash,
yep.
And then Edmonston, who played at FACS last year, got hurt early in the season. And, of course, the tough man himself, he was on the Jackson Christian Football Recap Show. Campbell Scott, and they won't go out. There will be 3 captains go out with the officials. Now, it's taking a little extra time. And, again, kind of tight situation. Sometimes the scoreboard and everything. Internet gave a little trouble tonight.
Yep.
And I know that Chuck Ray and Tommy McLean were working very hard over there on that, and the scoreboard is working great now. And so we're getting closer to football, and Wesley will have the coin toss call for you.
Yep, of course, if Jackson Christian wins the coin toss, they will take the football.
For the folks that don't know, Wesley was a quarterback at Southside. When you were captain, Wesley, how many coin tosses did you win?
Oh, man, I don't know, Coach. It was always my thoughts, being an offensive guy, to always take the ball first. You just got finished warming up, you're loose, hot, you're ready to go. Why not get your offense out there first? And it seems to be what Coach Palmer wants to do here as well.
Absolutely. A lot of good sportsmanship out there. These two schools, 2 good Christian schools with respect. And you see the official going over some ground rules, some things, and visiting team will call the coin. Here's Wesley with let's see what you got, Wes.
He's giving them heads and tails right now. So there's the toss there. And Jackson Christian has won the toss. So they will receive. All indications are correct, and they are. Jackson Christian to receive, FACS to kick off.
Was there ever any doubt, Wesley,
No,
they were going to take the football?
Not at all.
And we're laughing about that. FACS fans may not understand. I don't think Darby has ever chosen to kick off since he's been head coach.
No, and if my memory serves me correct, Coach, we have gotten the ball to start the game every game this year.
Just about it. You know, his streak is kind of like the streak that ended for Peabody. You know, Peabody has won 53 of their last 55 games.
Yep, and they were, I think, at 40. Was it 43 or 44 in a row?
44 in a row.
44 in a row, and that was the second longest streak in the country.
Yes, it was. A great job up there. Shane Jacob was on last week with us. But remember, we have the Worthy Roads and the Jackson Christian School football recap every Tuesday night from Hub City Deli. A great place to be. The Eagles have made their appearance on the field, and it's 51 seconds until it's football time in Jackson, Tennessee at Ronnie Fowler Stadium. And again, we'll remind you, Coach Joe Holloway, along with Wesley Freeman, the old Southside quarterback who has a son that's a pretty good baseball player, but we'll talk baseball a little later here. Wesley's going to do some play-by-play. I'll be doing Jackson Christian's baseball. Coach Palmer and the staff counting the players for the opening kickoff. They'll take it, and they want to get something going. There is some speed out there. We see McDonald going out there. Mosley is going out there. Jack Collins, who had a big 41-yard return, is out there. And, of course, they have to move Mosley around because everybody's trying to kick away from Jalen Mosley. You'll hear some dings from my phone with scores being reported. The winner of this contest will play the winner of the Nashville Christian and Lakeway Christian. Lakeway Christian is up in Jefferson County, I believe, close to Morristown. Their girls basketball coach just happens to be Randy Kaufman that used to coach at Dyersburg and one of my former players and students. But we're just about ready for football. And onside kick. Did we get on it? No. Now, FACS has kicked onside. We did not fall on it. We reached out gingerly.
Yep. And FACS is falling on the football coach. And
now we lose the advantage because we don't get the football in the second half.
That's correct.
This is one of those games you got to be focused. You got to expect things like that.
That is correct. I mean, nice little wrinkle for FACS. It's something that may give them a little bit of a boost here.
Well, they're playing with nothing to lose.
That's right.
They bring out, of course, their quarterback is the young man that started the last time for them. This is Josh Wright, wears number 6. He'll have one man in the backfield with him. They'll send a man in motion to the left of the formation. There had to be movement there.
The young man was in his three-point stance and stood up, Coach.
Well, the Cowboys, you could go down to your knees, but you couldn't put your hand down. Remember when Coach Landry had them do that?
That's right.
And when they first started that, they drew a lot of people off. Mm-hmm. But once you put that finger, thumb, anything down, you got to stay there.
That's right.
So it'll be 1st and 15. The ball is on the 44 of FACS as they have shocked the Eagles early. Here's the man in motion again. I believe it's the same play. They've got 3 receivers to the left. They're dropping back. And as I told you, they're going to crank the javelin up. And to be honest with you, other than just overthrowing him, they had us beat on that one.
Did.
I know it looked like good coverage, and it was okay coverage, but the receiver was pulling away.
He was. It's the old saying, if you're even, you're leaving.
That's right. And this is one of the things they did to Jackson Christian the last time. They were able to hit on some seams and some routes. And here again, the motion, they'll go straight up the middle, though, running the football, and they'll get the 5 yards back, and it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Yep.
We'll see who ran the football for them.
Just a straight give there. Looks like it was number 22. That's Jake Pennington.
Pennington, the running back.
And there's a replay of it there.
Here's the toss sweep. So the wideout's been coming around in a good yardage, but it'll be short. Chance King on the tackle with a little support from Jalen Mosley. That'll bring up 4th down. And I'm shocked that FACS is not going for it.
Carrying the football that time for FACS was number 4, David Calderon.
And let's check. They may have run a lot of people out there, but
their quarterback staying in right here, Coach.
Yes, and so they are probably going for it because –
now, if you're Jackson Christian, you have to watch the football.
They're going to look like the short punch, but you got to play punt safe here, and they didn't.
And they didn't get it.
They didn't get it. Pennington will get a couple of yards out of it.
Great stop right there by number 80, Chance King. If you take a look at that right there, Coach, just a good job by Chance filling the hole, wrapping up, and driving his legs for the tackle.
Okay. Failing on their attempt on 4th down, Jackson Christian defense held, and you kind of get the advantage back, but they were able to use up some of the clock, and we wanted to score early.
Yep. But, again, pretty much no harm, no foul, with the exception of getting the ball about 2 minutes later than we're used to.
Here's Boykin gives to Boyd. Boyd tries the left side of the line. He'll get 5 tough yards in there.
That's going to be a gain of about 5.
And, of course, if my voice changes, I'm having a hard time telling whether I'm on or not.
There's another look at it, Coach.
Pull the lineman.
Got out lead block there. And
I believe we got away with a little hole. I call it a hole tackle. 5 yards for Boyd, his first carry. Second carry of the night will be short of the first down, though, unless we get a great spot.
And I believe that spot right there is going to be accurate there. That's a good spot by the side judge
I've got
there.
3rd and 1, Wesley.
Yep, that's what I've got too, Coach. There's another look at it.
Yep.
You can see this is a pretty good spot by the official.
We make one block, and that could have gone longer.
Yes.
Be 3rd and 1. It's a short one, tight formation, even though we're in the spread. Here's Boyd. Boyd's got it. Look at the little man rumble. He's across the 35, down close to the 30 for about an 18-yard gain. And an initial Wes Harris first down. State Farm first downs brought to you by Wes Harris. Yeah,
There's another replay.
Great run.
My calculations, Coach, are 18 yards. You're spot on there.
Good job by Boyd to see Mosley and Walker Ray going to the left. They're very tight. We've got a blocking back or wing back, and now they hand off to Mosley. He cuts it up inside. I'd like to have seen him made a little dance step and then juked it outside, but he still gets 5 yards.
Yep. If he'd have stayed on his path, Coach, he could have gained a few more yards. There's another look at it here. At the end of this play, it's not really that big of a hit, but watch number 13 here at the end after the whistle blows. Kind of comes in and gives one of our guys a cheap shot there.
Yes. It brings up 2nd and 5, ball on the 25. The right hash mark. They send Mosley in motion to the left. They're going to give this is Campbell Scott. He can break tackles. He's already broken 2. Gets across the 20. The flag's got to come down.
Yeah.
That is unnecessary.
That's very unnecessary. That's helmet-to-helmet contact.
Yeah, Ethan Browder, a tough young man, a senior, he does not have to do that. And you can injure somebody that way.
Very quickly.
Now, the penalties are not administered the same way they do in college. In college, he would be out of the game.
He would be ejected.
So the referees are talking over. I'm sure they'll administer the thing properly. But, again, the rules in the NFL, they don't eject in the NFL till at least the second time. But you can eject on the first time. In college, you don't eject unless it's just a total flagrant foul.
And that's what it is a personal foul there.
Yeah, let's see that one quick again.
Nice run there. And as you can see here, clearly already down and just unnecessary helmet-to-helmet contact.
One penalty for 15 or half the distance, actually.
Yeah.
1st and goal from the 9. Mosley in motion. Poor handling of the football, and we just have to fall on it. Eagles have, to be honest with you, I don't think they've looked sharp.
Nope.
Fans will probably riot and want to burn me in effigy or in oil, but we have not looked good.
No, and the thing of it is still, Coach, we're still moving the football on them.
Yeah, we're moving it, but you can't afford penalties. These are the things, penalties and fumbles, and this is what got Nashville Christian beat last week.
That's right, and that's a loss of 4 there on that one. So
2nd and goal from the 13, though, now. Long distance goes 7:54, as you see on your clock on the Worthy Road Studios broadcast. A little stutter step. Boyd breaks it outside, cuts back inside, runs like a one of those big old grandfather clocks in that pendulum moving. And Boyd, an excellent runner. It'll bring up 3rd and goal from the spot.
Gain of about 9. Here's another look at it. He just darts through that hole, then cuts it up. And, one more block right there, Coach. We could have sprung him into the end zone.
Okay, 3rd and goal from the 4. Ball is on the 4, obviously. We're in the first quarter. Carrier, the tight end, goes to that side. Boyd in the backfield with Gage Boykin. We've got 2 receivers up close to the line of scrimmage. The H-back, Wyatt Jones. Here's the pitch, and a dangerous pitch. Boyd is not going to make it because he had to wait on it and slowed up. Again, Wesley, our timing does not look good.
No, and there is a flag on the field, Coach.
Yep, and let's see. I didn't get to see maybe a quick replay. Gary would show us what the flag was.
And that is a flag against us, holding just a dangerous pitch. He almost had to reach behind him to catch that.
Yeah, that's and we've got an excellent field goal kicker, Zach Sisko, good. So we get our first penalty.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we talked about in the pregame is you're down on the 3-4 yard line here with the chance to score. Now you're back, based on about the 12-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 12. You're right, Wesley. It makes a big difference. And now there seems to be something holding action up. Plus, my clock is, or scores. We'll check some scores.
Yep.
Man coverage, one high safety. Their linebackers now get back because they found they did have. They're coming hard. Here's Gage Boykin, takes it over left tackle. He'll get maybe 4 yards, maybe 5 at the most.
Like may spot that ball about the 7, looks like, Coach.
Bring up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's another look at it. You know, that 4-yard run without the penalty Gage is in the end zone.
Absolutely. Zach Cisco on to attempt the extra point. Austin Kelly will hold the snap. Comes from the Swiss Army knife, Walker Ray. The reason we call him that for new fans is there's not anything on the team that Walker doesn't do. He can play any position.
He sure can.
Snaps, plays wide out, can play backup quarterback, play running back. The snap, the kick is up. It looks good. We'll wait. The officials say it is good, and Jackson Christian has taken a 3-0 score.
You know that there. It's good to get points on your first offensive drive, but boy, how big would that have been to have 6?
You're right. 3-0. Jackson Christian leads. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Back for Jackson Christian's kickoff. Calderon and Shields back. Here's a long one headed towards Shields at about the 9. He brings it on a center return or middle return.
Ooh.
And he is hit there and driven back. You can see him in the film. Go back, and Gary, if we get a chance, let's replay that and show him getting driven back, and we'll
Big
see if we can pick up a tackle.
75 there, Coach. Here's the look at it. He hits his wedge here, but as you see, he's just bam, right there in the hole. And
there's a bunch of Eagles there. And 75 is one of them. We know that Carson McKee was on that one.
Yeah.
Carson, the tough man. 1st and 10 on the 24 FACS. Crusaders give a handoff. They try the A-gap on the left side. And is that Carson McKee again?
That is him again.
Carson, or was that 70? Which one?
That was
it may have been
75.
70.
It was 75, yeah. It was Carson
Now let's
again.
check it and see.
Yep. There you get another look at it.
There's Carson with the first hit, and 70 is going to fall in there and help with. Now you get McDonald up there, a whole bunch of folks. Caleb Newsom, the dog linebacker.
Lost a yard.
2nd and 12. Here's the pitch sweep. Nice yardage for them.
Yep.
They break a tackle, and that is Calderon running the football, and he is a senior and a very tough runner.
That's right. And, you get a big hunk of it back and make it third manageable now. You take another look at it. Just a little pitch sweep with the lead blocker out there, and just forced out of bounds there.
Trips left, one receiver to the right. They're going to throw the football. Here's Caleb with the pressure, and that one is thrown over, out of bounds, incomplete. Yep. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, remember, they went for it on 4th down the last time.
They did.
They've got 4th and 5, or actually, I think it's closer to 4th and 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
Check to see if 33 comes out there on the field.
There he comes.
Now, if he doesn't come on the field, they aren't kicking, even though they could send. One man will go deep for Jackson Christian. That will be Jalen Mosley, the fine punt returner. And, again, we're probably going to be in punt safe, although we blocked a punt in the last game, we being Jackson Christian School. And here comes 2 men. We almost got to it, but almost only counts in horseshoes. Hand grenades and atomic bombs as the ball is down on about the 40.5-yard line.
Yep.
And I know there's no yard line there. It's between the 40 and the 41. They're going to put it down, looks like officially on the 40.
Yep. That ball.
That is a bad spot.
That's a horrible spot.
The infamous left-footed spot.
And that is at least a half a yard short of where that ball was touched down.
It was touchdown at right between the 40 and the 41. So with a bad spot, it's 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. 4:54 and the clock holding. Boykin in the backfield. They'll send Carrier, who's the H-back this time. You've got a stack and a third receiver. Here's Boyd, and they get good penetration that time. Boyd will get maybe a tough yard, maybe 2 at the most, unless we get another left-footed spot.
Gave him about 2 on. Yep, officially 2 yards on that one. There's another look at it. Just not a whole lot there. FACS does a good job of clogging the holes there.
They got penetration, and again, I will tell it to you like it is. We may be the Eagles broadcast team, but we have not blocked well tonight.
Nope.
Now see if limping off the field is Greg Thaxton. That's not good, but Aiden Childers, who does a great job, I believe, came on then.
That's right, yes.
Aiden, a good here. We got the stack to this side. Wing back, we pull people. Boyd, and again, we missed a block. He's going to lose 2 yards.
Yep, back to the original line of scrimmage.
Good job by their number 53, which is Moore.
Yep. Well, they actually only a loss of 1, so
only
there's
one.
Another look at it here.
Another crazy spot.
Yep. And that's not a good spot for FACS.
No, that time FACS took the – okay, we got man coverage with 3 receivers, a trip formation, tight end to the left of the formation. 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers, and they're both coming, and a linebacker up the middle. And there's got to be –
wow.
Well, there's a great catch by Walker Ray.
Yep.
And there should have been pass interference on number 8.
All over him.
Yeah, I've got a really bad feeling about where this crew of officials is from.
Yep. Here's another look at it here. Bit of a dangerous pass there by Gage, but what a good job by Walker to fight through it and make the catch.
The ball was in the air, and the pass interference was on an earlier bump, and then he can play through the guy that way, but not hit him early.
And definitely not over him.
4th down, and we're going to get the 1st down.
Yep. Pass to Mosley there. Gain of about 8 on that.
Jalen Mosley with the catch. We'll watch it again.
Just a safe pass, just a little hitch there, just to get the 1st down and keep the chains moving.
That is the 3rd West Harris State Farm 1st down of the night for the Eagles, who lead 3-0. Got a tight slot to the left. They send Mosley in motion. There's the pitch. Ooh. He needs a block, and we blocked the man into the play. Now, there's where you got to cut and run up the seam in behind the block. Mosley's going to use yardage, and the Crusaders of FACS gaining motivation and
another look at it.
Inspiration.
Yep. He just fought through Cam's block there and wrestled him down. And I tell you what, Coach, you give this team a chance, let them hang around for a little bit. Stranger things have happened.
Yes, they have. And, folks, you can say, oh, don't worry about it. Yes, you do have to worry about it. I've been through games where we were undefeated at Northside, and we came out with too much confidence one night. Sprinting right is Gage Boykin on 2nd and 12. He launches one. He's got
nice
Banky.
Catch.
Was he out of bounds?
No.
So he did get the catch. I couldn't tell from our vantage point, but it was a great catch.
Nice job by Cooper. Here's another look at it, Coach. Gage rolling right there. Throws it up, and look at the catch and get the foot down, left foot down.
Cooper Banky with a great catch. So a 13-yard gain and another West Harris State Farm 1st down. They send Mosley in motion left. We're unbalanced to the right. Boykin under pressure. He had to throw off his back foot. He looks like he's got Walker Ray. He got him touchdown.
No.
They say he's going to be down on the
1 foot line.
Let's watch a replay on that one.
You know, just a straight seam route by Walker, engaged with a good ball. Walker runs under it. Coach, I believe his knee was down right about there.
Wesley had his eye on it. I was recording the stats. Another West Harris State Farm 1st down. It's 1st and goal from the 1. That is 5 West Harris State Farm 1st downs. FACS wants a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian and Worthy Road Studios Network.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back, and hopefully you appreciate all these sponsors, because if you'll listen to the Saturday Sports Roundup tomorrow morning 10 to 12 on WNWS, I'll tell you all about a little power play by the National Federation, the TSSAA. But we're bringing you football tonight. We're going to bring it to you next week. May not have video next week. We'll let you know more about that. But it isn't just us. Tonight, I feel sorry if TCA is just having to send the stream of the sound back. And, of course, you can hear it if you're driving your car on Radio Grace Broadcasting. But you can watch it on the Facebook page, Jackson Christian, their Booster Club page. It is 1st and goal from the 1. Who you think's going to get the football?
I believe they're going to give it to Mr. Cam Boyd right here.
I was going to say, really, the choices were probably pretty easy. If 10 was in there, Campbell Scott was going to run it. If 3 is in there, the blocking back the H-back is to the right. Here's Mosley in motion. Boyd's going to try left side, and he goes in there, and he says, "Where's my Kool-Aid to drink?" Goes in standing up for the 1-yard touchdown.
That was just here's another look at it, Coach. Just a great job blocking. Wyatt Jones in there with a good lead block, and then Cam just into the end zone.
9-0 right now with Zach Cisco on to attempt the extra point, but you have to give FACS credit. They have played inspired football, and that was a great pass by Gage Boykin, and an even better catch by Walker Ray. Snap, the kick is up. It's over the soccer goal post on the next field down to the tennis courts. It's good, and the Eagles have taken a 10-0 lead.
They may not find that ball.
Well, they've sent a relay team after. Yeah. When we come back after a 30-second timeout, Wesley will update you on football.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back. Calderon and Shields back for them. David Calderon, the senior. Now, Shields, I don't believe is senior. He's a sophomore. Here's now.
Pooch kick.
Pooch kick, yeah, right. And they field it at the 27. Nice return, even though it's a short return. They're going to get good field position about the 37-yard line. And returning the football was Pennington. He's a very fine young running back.
Coach, just got word at the end of the first quarter over at Southside, 0-0, the Hawks.
Yeah, the longer the Hawks hold on like that, the better their chances, because that Montgomery Central team has some talent on it.
They do.
The only people that scored more than 17 points on them was Tullahoma, and everybody knows Tullahoma's worth. Under center goes right for FACS. They're in the power I, or the L formation if you prefer. It's L left, going against 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up outside linebackers, and we come in a little tighter with a 1 high safety. They try the right side. That's just straight blast play right there. And good yardage. Calderon runs. He's low center of gravity and runs hard.
He does. And speaking of Tullahoma leading Chester County 14-0. Here's another look at it. Just a straight, like I said, just a straight blast play. Some people call it a gut play, but good hard run in there for a gain of about 7.
And it is 2nd and 3. The ball is on the 43 with 58 seconds. And again, Calderon is your tailback. They come out with basically a lineman is playing fullback. The L back is to the left. It's a balanced formation. And they're going to try Calderon again left side, and he's going to get close to the first down. I think he's going to come up a little short. Chance King is one man in on that. Nash was in that area too with a little shoulder, and one more gentleman that I could not pick up. We'll get a replay though.
That was our dog there that got a hand on a sleeve there.
Well, they're going to give them the first down. That's the first one they've had on there. So it is 1st and 10. They're moving the football. Covington leads Raleigh Egypt 24-0.
McKenzie over Moore County 14-0 right now. 14-6.
Moore County used to have a very good football team, but no match, I don't think, for McKenzie tonight. Again, 1st and 10. They try the right side. Good yardage on the first, and then we throw him back, but the hole closed quickly.
You know, I wonder if FACS. I know they did, but we played. You know, the team we played last week ran a lot of this formation.
Yeah, so, and they had some yardage.
Yep, just good job of hanging on there.
Yeah, we had some initial hits, but we are allowing people to break our tackles, and that's the end of the quarter. At the end of one quarter play, Jackson Christian 10, FACS nothing. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Worthy Road Studios Football Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
We are back to start the second quarter, and they are quickly to the line of scrimmage, they being FACS. Again, they try the left side of, and Calderon breaks one. He could go all the way. We've got two men that's got an angle and shoving him out of bounds. Is that Campbell Scott?
That is Campbell Scott.
But a great run, and they bounce outside. We lost contain. Let's see the replay.
Another look at it. Yeah, he just bounced it out on us, and it's a good downfield block. Good hustle by Campbell, though, just to escort him out of bounds there.
Their second first down. They didn't have any in the first game. And right now they're taking it to Jackson Christian School and knocking us off football. L. Wright, again, they just run in the tailback up in there. And
better job that time. Still a pretty good game for them, though.
That was a 28-yard pickup a minute ago.
Right. It's another look at it here. We've got to wrap up, Coach.
2nd and about 6, maybe a short 7. Again, they come back, and this looks like Pennington's now at tailback. He and Calderon a lot alike. And, again, the two blockers go straight ahead, and they're just blowing us off the football right now. Not for big chunks, but all you need is 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's right. That's right. Some scores, Coach. Dyersburg's all over Sheffield in the first quarter, 21-0. Isn't it? You see another look at that there. Good job of there, just to hang on.
Yep, and we're sending somebody on. I don't know if they're going to. We've got a player coming off that's injured, and we'll pick up. So it brings up 3rd and 2. They're on the Jackson Christian 13-yard line. This is 4-down territory. They go L left. They go straight ahead, and that's the quarterback right tries the left hip of the center and his left guard.
And he's going to be awfully close there.
We're not getting any penetration, and really and truly they're whipping us at the point of attack.
They're going to call this 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they say no movement of the football.
Interesting.
They're going to line up. They're going to get in the L, and they're going to try to – they're either going to run the blast, and that is not good right there. To see that young man that we get so much good action out of, Chilton Smith, hurting right now.
Yep.
L left. They're going to run the power play either off tackle or the blast. We almost jumped in. We didn't get in the neutral zone. They tried to draw us off. Now the play, they'll have to call a timeout because they couldn't get the play signaled in. FACS has called a timeout on 4th and 2. We'll take a timeout of 30 seconds on the Worthy Road Network.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are back, boy. They're hustling in. They're not using the full time. Now, FACS has decided to try a field goal. Good defensive stand by the Eagles a moment ago.
And this will officially be an official 30-yard attempt here, Coach.
And they bring on their fine kicker, and he is a good one. The ball is from the 20, 10 yards, and I believe it is good. No good. Okay. I did not see the goalpost disappear, so no good on the field goal attempt. Jackson Christian dodges a bullet.
Yeah, the break there.
Wesley, the way they have been blowing us off the football, I think I would have gone for it.
I would have too, Coach. Coach, some other scores from around the area. You got Waverly over Jackson County, 14-0. You've got McKenzie has increased their lead to 21-6. Haywood's over Wooddale, 20-0. Henry County over Dyer, 20-7. No surprise here. Peabody 28, MASE 0. Yep. So, and then looks like Brighton's taking one on the chin, 14-0. Springfield over Brighton.
Walker Ray, and now we've got a player coming on late onto the field. Still got time, 17 seconds on the play clock. Walker Ray to the left with a slot. We're going to go Boyd, and they get penetration again. We'll get a couple of tough yards, but their linemen, to be honest with you folks, you can watch it through rose-colored glasses, but we are starting to get whipped a little bit at the points of attack.
Yeah, they just got great push on the front line there.
Because 13 was in our backfield.
In the backfield. Good job of replays by Gary.
Yes, great job. Here's a quick pass out to Banky. Banky gets across the 30, and he's knocked out of bounds, but that should be the 6th West Harris State Farm first down of the night.
Yeah, good job by Cooper there to know where he needed to be.
So Southern Family Dentistry brings you this game.
Another look at it, just a little bubble route there by Cooper, and
Banky's become a good addition. You can hear scores coming in. Of course, Great American Sports helps bring you this great sporting goods. You can go see Wesley, but they've got anything you want. If they hadn't got it in stock for some reason, they'll get it for you. Great American Sports on Old Hickory Boulevard.
Absolutely.
9:15 to go here. We need to put another score on the board. Well, I thought we wanted to throw the look in for a minute. Here's Boykin. There's holding in the backfield, though. And Boykin lets the javelin go, and there was a misread on the route.
Yep.
Now, come on, guys. I coach this game, too. They're begging for an intentional grounding call.
Yep.
It's a blown route.
Yeah, it's just a blown route.
Now, there should be holding back here on one of our linemen.
Most of the time in high school you have timing routes, and if your timing's messed up or –
Well, the guy that was going deep was supposed to run a flag.
Or a post.
I know what our routes are, and I don't know. Like I said, I've coached this before, but that not kosher.
No. Totally agree with you. Let's see if I can find you any more scores, Coach.
Well, let me give some more of our great sponsors here. Lonnie Cobb Auto, go back down. See Sid Chapman and his great staff. Of course, Mitchell's Body Shop, who brings you the replays. They had to fix my car. I got hit by one of the dreaded situations, an illegal alien with no license, no insurance, and Mitchell's restored my car. You would have never known it got hit in. I mean, it got bombed. The guy hit me 3 times with his car, and they did such a great job. Dynamics, who will help you not only with rehabbing injuries, they get you better. They can fix you a weight program. They can get you headed in the right direction. And we're still talking a whole lot. Okay, we're going to have a hold. That's going to be declined. Now they are going to call the pass interference.
No, intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. I don't agree with it. Do not agree with it at all.
And that's going to be a
the young man that was going across the center of the field.
That's unbelievable.
That should cost you a down,
It does. It is a loss of down. And they're going to call that, man, that penalty's marked off from where Gage let the ball go.
I hope. Well, I don't need to say that because TSSAA gets their feelings hurt when.
So, Coach, that's going to be second, and they're going to call it 23.
And it's a $2 cab right here is running the footballs. Cam Boyd gets a huge chunk of that back. Looked like about 14 at least of it back.
Yeah, he's going to get about.
Let's see where they put his.
Yeah, let's take another look at it. He's going to get about. There's another look there. Going to get about 10 of that back, looks like, Coach.
Looks like 10. Unofficially, Boyd has 70 yards on 8 carries, but it's going to make it 3rd and about 13. Ball will be on our 28-yard line. We'll come out with one wide out. Formation is basically tight. Now we send the slot man in motion. Banky's covered. We're going over the middle. We got Mosley. Ball a little underthrown. Mosley gets away. One man has a chance to pull him down from behind.
Can't do it.
Does not. He cannot. Mosley has just gone 72 yards.
For the touchdown. Great job of standing in there by Gage. There's another look at it. You see here, he gets a little pressure late and then just chunks it downfield, and great adjustment by Mosley there. Had one guy.
Is that Calderon? We'll see. It is Calderon. Calderon's got great speed. That's a good block right there. Was that Walker Ray that made that last block? Zach Cisco on to kick the extra point.
Little sigh of relief for the Eagle fans now, Coach.
Well, he made this. This thing is not over.
No.
It looks good, and it is. It's 17-0. And we'll take a 30-second timeout and come back for more football on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are back, and I've looked at that again. I can see where they might begging get the call, but I don't agree with the officials. Your receiver that was running, it's supposed to be a flag route, got deterred,
right,
and he's not there, and it is thrown, but it was not thrown away on purpose.
No.
Here's the kickoff. Bounces. It'll go out of bounds, and they can either take it at the 35 or have a re-kick 5 yards further back.
What would you do here, Coach?
I would trust my kicking game. Now, they're probably going to – looks like they're going to take it on the 35, but I would trust my return team. That ball gets to Calderon or Shields. They've got a good return.
They do.
But they don't. They're going to take it on the 35, which is good field position.
Sure. We decided to go with the pooch kick tonight, which I'm not real sure exactly why we're doing that, unless they just don't want to kick to Calderon back there, which is very possible.
And again, they come out in the L left. That's the old power I, 2 tight ends against 3 down linemen. And our outside time, the pitch sweep to the left. And this time he is met. And I see Nash and King.
Yep.
Sounds like a couple of entertainers.
Or attorneys or something.
Yeah. Nash and King's law firm stops this one. Taggart Nash was up there quicker than a speeding bullet, and his buddy Chance King right there with him.
Loss of a yard there, Coach.
So -1 on that one. 2nd and 11. Ball's on the 34. Trips, and they're back to the spread. Here comes a little bit of pressure, but they've got a receiver open. I don't know. Oh, Chance King was coming. And the receiver, Savage, took his eye off the football just a little to see Brother King coming.
Went a little alligator arms too, Coach.
Yeah. It is 3rd and a short 11. Ball's on the 34 of FACS. They get it signaled in. They'll be in the spread this time. Of course, a very fine young quarterback, Josh Wright. He's got a good arm now. He may be 0 for 3, but don't count him out. No. Trips left, man in motion. The pitch sweep. They've got Calderon running the football. He broke one tackle, but he did not break the second one. And that looked like Tackler Nash.
That's
his
him.
real name's Tacker, but they call him Tackler.
That would have been him. Here's another look at it, Coach. They try to page out of our playbook here and just run the sweep at the pitch, and you just once that man runs into you, you're not going very much
That's
further.
like hitting a brick wall. That was Chance King with the arm. Chance overran the play just a little bit. Our two linebackers, along with the rest of our kids, hustling. It's 4th down. And the punter is definitely in the ball game.
Yep, definitely need to.
But now I think I've been told he is capable of throwing the football. Here's the punt, and he did a good job. It kind of wobbles. Now Mosley needs to get away from it. Bounces back. We get a roll in our direction. And it looks like it was down by Browder, Ethan Browder.
That ball was down on the 42-yard line, and look at where they're placing this football.
It's not where it hits, gentlemen. It's where they down it.
Wow.
And next door, the Eagle Eye guy that is very sharp just said that's where it bounced. It bounced backwards. It should be on the 42. Way to go, Tommy. You're right.
Yeah, that's.
And if folks wonder why I'm hollering, in the next booth is Tommy McLean, the fine public address announcer.
Man.
Oh, I got to find out this. Write me, Gene Manise. Call me, Matthew Gillespie. Bernard, I'll take a call from you. This is not good. Now, they've got Eagle tackles this time, and we'll tell you what that is. Oh, look at the Campbell man run. Campbell Scott rumbles on a little misdirection there. That's Campbell's first carry.
Yeah, gain of about 12.
And guess what? A Wes Harris first down.
Yeah, here's another look at it, and that's a play that Jackson Christian put in last week where it's a version of the pitch. It's just a handoff.
Yep. Wes Harris State Farm first down. We stay in our spread. Kind of a tight slot, sending Mosley in motion. Just give straight ahead. Scott dances, takes it to the right. He'll get about 8, maybe 9 tough yards, depending on. You never know where the spot's going to be, though, in this game.
Could be 6 to 9, just depends.
I smell a left-footed spot coming up, and it is by about 8 inches.
Yeah, here's another. That's a gain of 8, but good job of Campbell there.
He broke a tackle.
There, and
see Liam Cox down the field with him, trying to give one more block. Brings 2nd and 2 up. Scott has 18 yards. Now a little bit of time delay, but hey, we make it this time. Our left side of the line. Campbell made a great run, but our line blew them off the football.
Yep, they sure did. And get another look at it here.
Wes Harris State Farm first down.
See, that's that version of it where, we do a good job with our offensive line of the guys coming upfield for FACS, just basically pushing him out of the play, and it creates the hole.
Yep, unofficially 28 yards for Campbell Scott, just on 3 carries. Mosley in motion, sprinting right. Now they've got pressure coming. Boykin's got a wide open. Walker Ray, and the sure-handed Ray could have whistled my girl, chewed a pack of gum, and still scored from 33 yards out. And guess what? The last time we played, he had a 33-yard touchdown pass.
Walker likes 33. And he's just wide open, and can't throw. If you're Gage, you can't throw a ball any better than that. Good job by Gage, and great catch by Walker, and easy pitch and catch.
You know what? I don't think that's what inspired him, because we started to block people and play good football. Cisco is on to kick the extra point, and of course, the holder's Austin Kelly. The kick is up. The officials say it is good. And it is 24-0, and we're going to take a timeout here on the Jackson Christian and Worthy Road Studios Network.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. we're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
We are back, and a motivated bunch of Eagles. Now they are playing like we're used to seeing them play.
That's right.
And FACS is playing just as hard as they were, but a couple of unusual things happen. Here's Wesley with a couple of quick scores before Zach Cisco kicks off.
Getting tight in Henry County. Henry County 28, Dyer County 21. Huntington, small lead over over Mitchell, 13-8.
That's
Coach.
surprising.
That is surprising.
Mitchell, a good team, but Huntington runs that single wing offense. And here's Zach Cisco's kickoff, and again, directional.
Out of bounds again. Okay.
It'll be interesting. We'll talk to the coaches, and definitely on Tuesday we'll have to ask about they've got a reason for doing it. Folks, that's something we question coaches too much, but they've seen something that they feel like
it's going to hurt them. Waverly over Jackson County, 21-0. You have Covington's all over Raleigh Egypt, 40-0. That game is in the second quarter. Dyersburg over Sheffield, the second, 35-0. Haywood, Wooddale, 28-7. Haywood.
And we're back under center here. This time bending it back to the right of the formation. Now there are a myriad of calls that could be made right here.
Yep.
And usually, I'd say this, it's what? Wow. Wait a minute. Can you replay the official's call, Gary? He better change it. Oh, Lord, what?
That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
They call a chop block. Okay.
On the defense?
Yeah, well, I don't believe our defense is trying to block somebody, Coach.
No.
We're offsides right here. They just didn't throw it.
This, I cannot give this. If I was grading this set of officials and I had a senior official tell me I was right in everything last week, and he was from their association, not ours.
There's another look at it. Pretty good job by Jackson Christiansky in there. Looks like got a timeout here.
Gentlemen, we've got to take a 30-second timeout here on the Worthy Road and Jackson Christian Network.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine, no more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime.
And we're back. FACS with the ball about the 49-yard line, Coach.
Okay, we are ready. 2nd and 8 for FACS. They go back to the L, the power I formation, one you don't see much anymore, but they've done a good job running it. 2nd and 8, the ball on their own 49. And they go straight ahead. They had the L back come to the right to make it look like a little misdirection, but they went in the A gap on the left side of the center.
They did.
And they'll pick up positive yardage, and that's what they want to do.
There's another look at it.
Now they've still got about 3rd and 5, though.
Now FACS decides they want to huddle. They looked like they were going to go quick, and now they huddled up for a brief second.
Well, you got to give them credit. They have looked. They played hard the first time here, but they have done a good job. Here we go. They separate and go straight ahead into the A gap, and we didn't tackle good. And it's going to be a foot race. Mosley, does he have the angle?
Yes.
And nice run by Calderon. I told you this guy's a good runner. If you don't lock up on him,
he just bounced it again on Jackson Christian. Listen, where they going to spot this ball. Here's another look at it. Watch him, Coach. He just got him in the hole there, and he just bounced out.
Well, we're not maintaining any leverage either. That's their third first down. And Mosley with the tackle, they was trying to stiff arm, but good job to avoid. They're going to start to bounce it outside. Now we fill the hole.
Much better job there.
I see Caleb Newsom there. I see Chance King there. Who else was there? Was McDonald up there?
Right, Walker may have been in on that a little bit.
It'll be 2nd and goal, and again from the 9, so no gain. Unofficially 91 yards for Calderon. He does a good job. David Calderon, the senior running back. And again, they go L left, balanced formation, under center. They go again to Calderon,
Good
and this
job.
time looks like the dog linebacker, Caleb Newsom, who was a guest on the recap show, sneaks in and filters down that line and makes it a very short gain.
Here's another look at it. I had him at a loss here, and maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
About the line of scrimmage, because we're sure not going to get any help on the spots tonight.
No, we are not.
I'm going to find out where this crew's from for you. This is one of those that they used to have red cards that you could fill out, and this is a red card game here.
That it is.
But you can't fill them out anymore. They did away with them years and years ago. Matter of fact, some of the present TSSAA staff wasn't even there. I've been there that long. I went to school with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. 3rd and 9, or 3rd and goal from the 9. L left. They're going to sprint right pass. They got a receiver in the end zone. It is broken up.
No flag.
Oh, they're going to throw face guarding penalty on Campbell Scott. And that one, they kind of got right.
Yeah. There's another look at it, Coach. You can see there at the end. That's
we've lost contain, though, too.
That's a judgment call.
I would have got him for his right arm, too.
Yep.
Now, when the officials do right, I'll give them something. But this one would be a half the distance to the goal.
Down to about the 4.5. So still going to be 3rd down. That's not a pass interference. Is not an automatic first down.
First down, no, it's not. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Big play for Jackson Christian School because a 24-0 lead is not solid because we cannot have lapses in defense. And, again, they go to Calderon. He drug our men, and he's still going, and they're going to give him the push, and let's see who wins the rugby scrum. And they push him into the end zone. Now, if you want to call something, call the
aiding
assist,
the runner.
Aiding the runner.
We had it called against us earlier in the year.
That's right.
Here's another look at it. Just straight handoff, and we had him at about the 4, and he stayed on his feet, and then the help arrives, as you say, the proverbial rugby scrum there.
Yeah, and this is what is a problem in Tennessee. Officiating is very inconsistent.
That it is.
The same exact situation gets called totally different. Here's the snap, the kick. We didn't really rush it, and it's good. And it's 24-7. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
And an interesting score. FACS has come to play tonight. They opened up with an onside kick, and they recovered it. They have played hard. They earned the touchdown one way, but some interesting calls in here.
Yes, there was.
This film worthy of reviewing. Here's the kickoff, a nice kickoff. Will it get to Boyd? And now
we're going to be. It looks like
blow the whistles.
They across the line. It's going to be offsides. So what that's going to be.
And Cam Boyd back to receive the kickoff. They got Mosley up close because they're playing it like this. This looks more like the Good Hands team out there. 5-yard penalty.
Coach,
now, that may be the proper way. I don't like it because Boyd had a nice return coming.
Yes, he
they
sure did.
Mm-hmm. What do you got, Wes?
Well, I had it, and it went away.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. My scores, yours are coming in faster than mine.
Tullahoma 28, Chester County nothing.
Yep. Baker this time line drive. This one's going to cause us trouble. It's going to get down deep. We got to pray it goes out of bounds.
It does. Ooh.
And with everybody up that close to, we'll probably take it on the 35, or will we let them kick it over again? Coach Palmer is saying kick it over again, but
make them run.
We need to get into our regular return. We need 2 men back because they can angle, and if it doesn't go out of bounds. I see McDonald and Mosley coming on. Boyd is coming off the field, and elements of the regular return team are coming on. Walker Ray, who's on the Good Hands team, has come off the field.
Riverside up on Loretto, 42-0 halftime.
That's no contest there. Loretto needs to keep playing basketball and baseball. Forget the football.
That's right.
Just telling it like it is, people.
So they backs them up to kick from the 30. The original kickoff in high school is the 40, so they've lost 10 yards here.
They've had 2 penalties on the kickoffs.
Montgomery Central's up on Southside 14-0 now.
That's still catchable. Southside is, as long as they don't let them get ahead 21-0, they're in good shape. This one will come down to Collins. He'll bring it back up the middle. Now he heads towards the right sideline. Cuts, gets one block. He'll get across the 40 and down to about the 43.
Good field position. That's why, that's
That's 8 more yards than you would have got at the 35. Plus, it gave Jack and the gang a little excitement.
There's another look at it there. Catches it right at his helmet and then just works his way up the field there. And
be 1st and 10 at the 43. Nice run. The referee's got a spot right. Yeah, I took a jab.
That game for Southside, that's 14-0 is at the half now, Coach.
Now we've got to adjust. They do not have enough pass coverers out here. We got 3, and there should be a man open.
Get rid of it.
Ball right to Banky. He steps back. He's got his West Harris State Farm first down and more, and it takes 3 to bring Cooper Banky, the fine little wide receiver, down.
We need to score here, Coach, because reminder,
yes, we do.
FACS gets the ball to start the second half. Here's another look at it. Gage, that mental clock in his head there, just got rid of it in time. And you see Cooper with the catch and up through the hole there between the defenders.
24-yard pickup here. Boykin off his back foot. I don't think it was a catch, and I agree with the officials.
Yep.
Walker tried to scoop under it, get his hands under. Now, what I don't like is Walker Ray has a little hitch in his get-along there.
He does.
Now, sometimes the AstroTurf burns, though, when you go down like that. It also can be kind of hard, though, too. Mosley will be to the left. Ray to the right. Now they're going to bring Mosley in the backfield as the plays are signaled in from the sideline. Carey, the tight end, will be to the left. FACS goes with 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up outside linebackers. Some like to call them defensive ends. There's that 2-hand shuffle pass out there. Mosley cuts it inside this time. He's got 10. He's got 12. He's got about 15 yards and run out of bounds after another West Harris State Farm first down.
And the one good thing, you said it best, he ran out of bounds to save a little time. Another look at it.
Good job by Mosley.
Yep. Just was patient there and picked his spot there. Ball be placed on the, Coach, 19?
19-yard line of FACS 1st and 10. We're in I call it the tight spread with motion to the left. Boykin holding that football well, hits Banky. Banky's got it down to the 10, close to the 5.
Oh, and we got a late flag.
Oh, me. Can we pick up what it is? I am now where I have to depend on the monitor because I'm blocked off. Banky we got a hold. Is that going to bring the whole thing back, or is it a catch and a hold?
Let's just take a look.
Where they're going to mark it off from the spot.
Spot is blocking the back is what they're going to call.
Blocking the back. Okay.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, watch that close. Here's Boykin dropping back. Got green on the push in the back.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Nope.
But again, that's 9 for 9 if I'm correct for Boykin. I don't remember Gage Boykin missing a pass.
I don't think he has either.
No,
he has not.
He has not. Boyd to the right of him.
So that penalty is the spot of the foul, so it's first and 13.
First and 13. Here's a nice pass. The big man now. Nice move by Cooper Banky, who was injured earlier in the season, showing his worth. He and Lance Rowland, good friends.
Oh, we turned the ball over.
And then we turned the ball over. That is not good.
Let's see if we can take another look at that. Here we go, Coach.
Banky's got the football. The proverbial loaf of bread they pulled on his arm and just stole
it from him. Sure did. Appropriate call.
Yes, very good call. And we have to wrap that thing up in those tight quarters. They are basically 91 yards away from a touchdown. They go back to their spread. We're in the one high safety. We'll rush 4. Here's the pass underneath to the wideout 11, and we'll check him out and see who he is, but it looks like a first down. That's their first pass completion.
That is Corey Savage there.
Savage.
Moves the chain, stops the clock for a minute. There's another look at it.
And we may not have time for many replays if they're going to hustle the line scrimmage trips. They're going to flood the zones. They run one down the middle of the field. And Mosley almost picked it off, but almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. But he did knock it down.
And if he'd have picked that off, Coach, he would have been in the end zone.
Yes, I was kind of wanting him to so I could make a good touchdown call tonight. Ty Smith coming on, the sophomore. He wears number 60. Let's see how many we rush this time. Probably just 3.
Yep.
Now Smith is in at nose man. And again, they come with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're back in the backfield with Wright. Wright sprinting to his right. He's going to shoot a short one out here. Just a little behind, though, Wesley. You got to lead him a little bit.
Just a little bit behind, but we had it well defensed. With our dog linebacker there.
Caleb been wanting to pick one off. He remembers this is the game that he did not catch the ball.
Yep.
And he wanted it. Man in motion left. They're going to go straight up the middle running the football. That's Pennington. He's loose, but a nice tackle at the ankles over there. It looked like Walker Ray making that.
And that's going to stop the clock to move the chains again too, Coach.
Yeah, they've got more first downs. Remember, they had none the last time.
That's right. There's another look at it.
I see a hold.
Yep. They've got it apparently. Holding. Yep.
So we'll have to correct the scorebook. I wished I had seen that earlier. That'll back it up and put it back at 3rd down and about 17.
And they may just call this a half and play it safe here.
Oh, no riverboat gambler, huh? I'm going to do something, not crazy, but I'm going to do something that, and they may can find now. Jackson Christian wants a timeout to get their defense set. That's a good timeout.
Yep.
Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a 30-second timeout. Come back with more action on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Football Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
I get amazed every time I see what a great job Race Clips out south of town does on Paul's hair. Paul's got a hard head of hair to cut. They make Paul look good, and they can make you look good. Go out there and see them. It's a fun place to go. It is third, and they say 16 and a half. They're going to throw the football, and it's a safe play. You get a two-man quick screen out there. He runs out of bounds, making it fourth down with 15.9 seconds. Now,
fourth and about 12.
Second completion of the night for Josh Wright. This should be the last play. Now they bringing Baker on.
Yep.
Watch out for trickery, though.
Yep, this could be some form of trickery.
Now, Baker is the very fine kicker for them. FACS. Mosley, the only man, and you play punt safe on this.
Absolutely,
on
you
defense. 15.9 seconds. Marshall County has completed one pass for 5 yards against Hardin County. Punt, let's see if Mosley, he didn't field it.
That's all right.
And that's all right. We'll get one shot. Will we go for the end zone?
You got about 9 seconds, 8.7 to be exact, to go. Oh, my goodness.
What in the world?
Can you run that back, Gary?
Just where the ball bounced and stuff. That's. I have
here's Coach. Watch this.
I know. I got a great optometrist.
Okay. That ball's at the 44-yard line.
44-yard line is where it should be spotted.
On the other
We're on the back side of the 45. 45 yards away from pay dirt. 8.7 seconds. Slot left. 2 men in the backfield with Boykin going against 3-man rush. 8 being dropped. They're going to use the two-hand. Now, Mosley throws it, but it's going to be picked off. And this is a good runner right here, Savage. And folks have got to get an angle on him.
Got a flag here. Uh-oh.
And time has run out, but there is a flag.
Flags all over the place on the far sideline, too.
It cannot end on a defensive penalty.
That's correct.
Now, the question is, who was on defense? Because it changed possessions, and everything is relevant.
I wonder what this penalty right here is.
Looks like we're headed to the
half
dressing room.
This will be interesting.
That's an ineligible receiver downfield. So the half can end, and I'm sure that FACS very happy to end this one just trailing by 17, which is not an impossible number.
Yeah, we had a man about 6-7 yards.
They had our receiver double covered. Yeah. They didn't bite on the pitch sweep.
Coach Palmer, none too happy.
For that play, I don't know. But for the whole contest, I could see where there could be unhappiness.
Could definitely see that.
And Coach McDaniel's got some right on a couple of things to be unhappy. And he won a big battle on a very interesting call that I don't agree with the officials on. But it doesn't matter what I say. It's 24-7. Jackson Christian leads FACS in a really hard-fought contest. And we'll be back after a 3-minute timeout on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, Eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back. Now, we won't be able to get to Greg Armour tonight, who's our official statistician and also the best stat man around, but in a few moments we'll give you some of our stats and some things like that. Wesley, before you do scores, just a couple of quick first half impressions.
Well, for Jackson Christian, came out very, very slow, very methodical. Picked it up there towards the end of the first quarter and into the second. Allowed FACS to do some things against them that normally does not happen to Jackson Christian. They just basically got in the L formation and blew them off the ball, scoring their lone touchdown in the second quarter. Got to hang on to the football. Can't turn the ball over deep in territories. And again, I said it in the pregame, penalties, got to limit them. Can't have them. We're down in the first quarter on the 4-yard line and get a hold, backs us up, and then we run for 4 yards, which would have been a touchdown then, so we settle for 3. So
you're right about that. I'm going to do a couple of quick stats and a little commentary. And fans, normally I don't say much about officiating. I mean, I'll tell you, and like I said, the supervisor from over in Memphis last week of 38 years said Wesley and I both were spot on. Now tonight, you go back and judge it. The spots have been horrible for both teams.
Well, they can see what we see on the.
Yeah, you can see it on the TV. The other thing is, I'll give the officials the benefit of the doubt, and I'll give Coach McDaniel. He's like me in basketball, and even I wasn't in football because I was upstairs a lot of times in the calling down to the coach on the field what was happening, but. Good job of getting the grounding penalty, although knowing the routes and what the receiver was doing. And see, the official didn't see what caused the receiver not to make his cut into that area.
That's right.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But the spots are getting a little serious now.
Yeah, they are.
Missing face mask and some things like that on both sides. First of all, we don't want any young men hurt.
No.
Secondly, you want the best officiated game you can have. I think I know the reason. And remember, the one thing that has not been taken care of in this state is getting all officiating crews on the same page.
That's right.
They interpret things differently in every association. Even though the points of emphasis are well spelled out by the National Federation, you get guys that are hung up on it. And to be perfectly honest with you, they don't have to take the closed book test anymore to officiate these things. And there are people trying to help us because we're going to have a shortage. And next year there'll be Thursday games because of shortage of officials. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't matter if the game's not being administered.
That's right.
And it may be judgment. I know they're trying. but you got to do a little better than that.
Sure,
and
absolutely.
That's probably I'm sure I've hurt somebody's feelings. Didn't mean to. I'm being perfectly honest with you. Want to thank the Blacksmith, who has come on as a big-time sponsor with this, along with some other great sponsors we've been mentioning to you, like Southern Family Dentistry, Great American Sports, Dynamics, Race Clips, Man's Record Service, Gary Deaton, Carpet One, West Harris State Farm, Snookums down in Chester County, and Kimberly Evans, and also Lonnie Cobb Auto. Kimberly Evans is also with Hickman Realty. Some great people, and Race Clips, of course. Like I said, I'm amazed at what they can do with hair and all of your the correct word I believe is tonsorial needs. Hope my grammar is still good. Wes, you got some scores and thoughts?
I do. Yeah, just speaking of the Blacksmith, was just down there Thursday night, had dinner.
Yes.
Enjoyed it. We enjoyed it a lot.
And that's where, when Union's not playing basketball now, that's where the cheap seats originates from on Thursday
that's right.
nights.
All right, so around the area, let me see what I can find for you guys here. Of course, Riverside over Loretto, 42-0. Dresden is beating Eagleville, 28-0. Hardin County up on Marshall County, 21-0. Montgomery Central, 14th Jackson Southside, nothing. That game is at the half. Lewis County, 22. Cascade, 12. And that's Lewis County, 7-3 Lewis County team, and a Cascade team that's 8-2.
Yeah, Cascade is pretty good. People don't hear about them much. Little small school. Used to be known better for basketball.
Mm-hmm. You have McKenzie over Moore County at half, 56-6. Waverly's over Jackson County, 28-0. That game is in the second. Let's see. Covington big over Raleigh Egypt, 47-0. Dyersburg's up on Sheffield, 49-0. Haywood's up on Wooddale, 49-7. Coach, this game's, the score is probably not indicative of how good this football game is. Henry County 42, Dyer County now 21. So a little bit of a comeback. That game is at the half.
I've got some info from Hardin County. Hardin County is now leading 21-0 in playing Hardin County football over Marshall County. Hardin County has blocked a punt. Jacob Harrison ran it in from 6 yards out. Marshall County also mishandled a punt and lost the ball on the 25. Carter Smith hit Brandon Wilkes with a 12-yard touchdown pass. Carter Smith, that's that fine young sophomore quarterback who is the coach's son down there. And Carter Smith hit Seth Garner, who's going to play baseball for the University of Memphis, on a 76-yard touchdown pass. After having trouble with the kicking game a couple of weeks ago, all 3 extra points were good for Hardin County.
Good news for Hardin County.
Marshall County has one completed pass right at this point for -5 yards and less than 100 yards total offense.
Wow.
That comes from our good friend Bud Young.
From Bud.
And here's Peabody 41. But they didn't send a score for Mace. Have you got this? I know Peabody's got 41.
I had it 41-0 a while ago. Is what I had it at. Mace, MASC is Peabody's up at the half, 41-0. Lake County's up on Bluff City, 52-0, with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. So that this game is staying fairly tight too, Coach. Huntington 28, Mitchell 16.
That is a surprise.
Yep.
Got a nice text from one of the nicest, kindest human beings in the world, Brother Pack, and he says, "Preach on, Coach. Definitely true about inconsistent officiating." Folks, I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want the young men on both sides to have the best possible game. And don't let either coach influence you. You call the game the right way, the proper way, administer it. Don't put any Middle Tennessee, Clarksville area thought process and interpretations. Call the game.
That's correct.
Right. And both sides have been affected by it.
It's not one way. We're not just saying this for Jackson Christian. We've had FACS has had some calls not go their way as well. So
Coach McDaniel and his staff doing a good job over there. They're going to rebuild this program and make it into something. His brother, of course, does a great job at Christian Brothers. And at Christian Brothers, he's not one of my former students, but a guy I coached with and played for. Tom Crawford's son, Ronald, is one of their assistant coaches over there now.
Yep. Another couple quick scores, Coach. Milan 21, Melrose 8.
No golden shoes guys for Melrose this year.
Fairleigh is up on Union City, 28-21. That game is at the half.
You know, their coaches used to wear camouflage to games.
That's right. You got Ripley over Memphis East in the second quarter, 10-7. Tight one there.
That one's a surprise, though. East was supposed to take care of Ripley.
Yep. Here you go, Coach. Humboldt 8, Middle College 8. Middle College.
Go Humboldt.
Middle College 8-0.
Yeah. Humboldt's got some speed.
Yep.
Teddy Pendergrass doing a good job.
He is.
Heard from Frank Thomas today, who used to teach and coach in both systems, Madison County and the Humboldt system. Matter of fact, I think he's taught the one and only Brad McCoy. And we'll remind you, if you have to get out in your car and want to drive around on radio, 93.1 has this game on it, and WNWS.com will have, and they'll archive it just like Paul archives them at Worthy Road Studios YouTube page, and you can see it on Jackson Christian School Facebook page. You can see the stream on the Booster Club Facebook page, and I believe Paul is showing it on either Worthy Road or the BallGame Blitz Facebook. Good job. 2:09 left. FACS, who has played hard and well in the first half, coming back. Jackson Christian making adjustments. Tell you what we better do. We better take a timeout here. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout and be back with more football.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are back. We've got some scores and info coming in. Wesley's got something for you. Young man that will be on the Saturday morning coaches show from 10 to 12 tomorrow. Jesse Powell, how's his team doing at Northside?
They're right where they're supposed to be at the half. Kirby 7, Northside 6.
They do have some extra point problems. Sometimes they've worked on it, and some weeks it's good. That means they'll have to go for 2 the next time. But with Damari Wallace at quarterback, they got how's the Southside Hawks? And Wesley is a Southside graduate.
Yeah, still 14-0 last update that I do have on that game.
As long as they can hold it there, the Hawks capable of comeback. Cole Britton has done such a good job and such wonderful outside people that he's got. Here, getting another report from Hardin County. They're dominating Marshall County on defense, and said we held them on the opening drive. We're driving the ball on the 50 right now, or at the 50. Marshall County is where the Patriots linebacker, and now I've forgot his name. You know who
Dante
I'm talking.
Hightower.
Yeah, Dante Hightower. He actually played in Jackson one year. They played y'all, didn't they?
Played Southside. Southside beat them too.
It sure did.
I tell you, the only reason I remember that game because it had rained for a solid week in Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Y'all's field was a loblolly that night.
Yeah, and they accused us of watering our own field to slow them down, and it had been raining an entire week.
Well, I will vouch Southside didn't do it that time, but I have seen fields watered down before.
Yep. Southside wound up winning that game 7-6.
Absolutely, and that good job. That was in the vaunted days of the one and only Jerry Hayes, a good friend of mine and Wesley's both. We both worked for him, and Wesley got the privilege of playing for him.
I did.
I coached with him at Northside. Can you believe Jerry Hayes was a Northside Indian?
That don't even come out right.
He played at Southside, too, about the same time. Let's say he's just, a year older than Jerry McNatt and Billy Wheat.
I believe that's right. Yep.
And some great athletes. We've got some great athletes like Nathan Nash, who just happens to be the head man and dentist at Southern Family Dentistry.
That's right.
Right here. And Nathan was a great player here. Adam Reagan, a great player here. Matter of fact, I saw Amos Reagan today.
Yep.
Or was that? Yeah, it was yesterday, because today I didn't get to go by my normal breakfast spot. I want to say hello to the Sicklers. They're listening and watching up in Gatlinburg. Moose is in and out. He's probably dying because his Dobbins Bennett Indians is playing Maryville Rebels, the Maryville Rebels.
Yeah, that's not going to turn out well for Moose tonight.
And hopefully Darby's parents are either here or watching. David Cisco, if he could get here, he was going to be here, the councilman. And, of course, one of my favorite people, love him to death, the guy that provided me with an outstanding nickname for his nephew of Tackler Nash, Steve Hamilton, is out. The man that they can't play spring baseball without Steve Hamilton out in Arizona.
That's right.
That is not a fib, folks. Guess what? Steve Hamilton's a graduate of Jackson Christian School. Learned to work on fields due to Jim and Ronnie Carter.
And I tell you, building a pitcher's mound is not an easy feat.
No, and he's the best. He may be the best in the country. Bill Marabit might be a hair better.
Yep.
Then he's the guy with mule mix. Zach Cisco to sit off to kick off. And
a little directional kick again, or pooch kick, as you will. Good job.
Nice tackle, a one-on-one tackle. Yeah, and you know what that is? That's Trent Carrier right there. He had 5 of those rascals last week.
I was going to say, what a game he turned in last week on special teams.
Maybe even as small as he is, we need to start calling him Trent Aircraft Carrier.
That's right.
Because he hits you like a ton of brooks. Now, I was watching
another look at it. Well, it's just a great form tackle. Just nice job of wrapping up there.
One of the players sit down a minute ago, and I said sit off instead of kickoff. Moose caught that and sent it to back to the power I is FACS. They go to the tailback Calderon, and he will get 3, maybe 4 tough yards. Let's see where the body lean got him to. And he gets ahead of steam up, and he has good body lean when he runs the football.
You're going to mark that at the 35. Here's another look at it, gain of about 3.
Now, unofficially, he had 94 yards. We had 9 first downs in the first half to their 4. A good stat for us is Gage Boykins 10 for 10 with some touchdown passes. Again, in the L formation on 2nd and 7. Again, they run a little misdirection with the blocking situation, but we filtered in there and got tackled. I saw Caleb Newsom from behind, did not see who hit up the front. Looked like Tacker Nash got up in the front.
There's another look at it.
Calderon only picks up about 2 then, but he's somewhere around 95 yards unofficially. He is a very good running back.
Coach, have we had a 100-yard rusher against Jackson Christian this year? One person?
Did we in the USJ game?
Maybe. That's the one I'm thinking, but I can't remember.
3rd and 6 on the 36. The pitch sweep to the left. Here's the running back Calderon, and somebody, and I don't have to. I can tell by the form. 5'8", or either 4'8", one of the two.
Tacker.
It was Tacker Nash. And the form, both of those young men will hit you.
Here's another look at it.
And now they're going to exchange. Boy, that's
just a great job of wrapping up there. That's how you're supposed to tackle in open space there, Coach.
It really is. Good job. Baker in to punt, Mosley back, and we're almost, even though we got one against them in the first game, we've had to kind of play punt safe tonight.
Yeah.
Walker Ray, and looks like what Chance King doing a little defending. A low snap. Caleb had a good rush, not quite close enough. They'll kick away from Mosley. It'll head towards the sideline and takes a FACS roll.
Ball should be on the 35. Let's see.
And it'll be 65 yard. What in the world? If they spot it where he's standing, no way, Jose.
No way, Jose is correct.
And my name is Joe.
Yep.
The ball has been placed down on the 33-yard line.
And it
go back and watch the film, and you'll see it go.
It rolls out of bounds at the 35.
If you've taken any geometry at all, it went out at the 35. A travesty of justice. 24-7, we're in the spread. They give to the tailback, Boyd. Boyd's breaking a tackle, and now I saw a flag come down. I didn't see, and I could have missed an illegal block. All I saw was a handful of jersey grab.
Yeah, that's all I saw, too.
Let's watch the replay, and we'll see if we can pick it up.
No call here. Here's another look at the play there. Yeah, we got a hold right there on 40.
Okay, they got the face mask. But see, both teams, Jackson Christians had a face mask too in the first half.
Yep.
And so protect the young men.
That's right.
That's the name of the game.
They could have called a hold on Jackson Christian as well, because we had a handful of jersey on that play as well.
And folks, we're not going to, like I said, we're not trying to be critical of the officials. We just want the game administered properly and the young men protected in a consistent manner.
Yep. So that moves the ball out, Coach, to what, the 47-yard line?
Yeah, and that's another Wes Harris first down. I think that's the 10th one of the night. State Farm brings you those. Quick two-man screen. We got one man to block, but it's Mosley's speed there. We did block at the point of attack well, but if we could just pull somebody and block one more man, we could form a track team and pass the baton and score.
There's another look at it. Just
a
little bubble route right here, and if we could get forward blocked right there, he's the one that just slows everything up and allows his teammates to come
and he got some good help. That was called a run again on the sending Mosley in motion. Bringing back counter play to the left is Boyd spinning, and he'll have a first down.
Yep.
Boyd, what a nice little runner there.
Yeah, he may be small in stature, but he runs hard. There's another look at it. Just that end-around handoff, and, does a good job of cutting it up the field there to get a first down.
I've got him unofficially for 85 yards. It'll be 1st and 10, another Wes Harris State Farm first down. That'll be our 11th one, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to adjust it and keep them that way. Power of our formation to the right, but we come up off the left guard's hip. It's Campbell Scott, the muscle man, running the football, dragging tacklers with him, and he'll be close. If not, he has the first down.
He does have the first down to about the 14-yard line, looks like.
And it'll be the 12th Wes Harris State Farm first down
Coach,
for the Eagles.
Here's another look at it.
Yeah.
He just runs with such aggression. He hits the hole hard, and then he just follows his block there. Good job of running the ball there.
Great carry by Campbell. He had 18 on that one. I know he's got around 50 yards again unofficially. We'll get some officials tag. Greg Armand. I hear whistles.
Yeah, we got a flag. It looks like going to be offsides on FACS. Yep.
They line up in the neutral zone.
They jumped.
Wesley Freeman, Eagle Eye Wesley with that call there. It's the reason he's such a great pitcher. Man, he could put the ball on a spot in there. How many times did you pitch low and inside to left-handers? Where left-handed hitters have trouble with that low inside pitch.
A lot of them do. Some of them, that's their power zone, but most of them don't like it.
Did you know that the great Ted Williams only hit about 210 in that really low knee area? Now he hit 300 to 400 in the rest of it.
Everywhere else.
But if you missed that spot, now it was only one baseball spot. He had a thing with a bunch of baseballs. Here's the snap to Boykin, the handoff. Campbell Scott, he's breaking tackles, spins. Oh, he's going to come up. Is it going to be inches short of the goal line?
They're going to call him inches short. I'd like to see that again before his knee goes down, though. Here's another look at it, Coach. Let's see. Does his knee go down before the ball actually breaks the plane? Yep.
And it's another Wes Harris State Farm first down, the 13th of the night.
Coach, we didn't have but 14 against them last time.
That's
so
right.
We're right there on the cusp of
first and goal. The power of the formations to the right. We pull the guards, come back left.
Whistles.
This time Just stacked it up, didn't he?
Yeah, we got whistles.
Oh, we got whistle, and that stopped everything. Now, if they administer this right, 73 has to come off the field.
Well, I don't.
Even if they blow the whistle. I'm serious. Yep, here's a replay. Now, everybody stopped, but that helmet comes off.
Offsides on the defense.
Half the distance to the goal.
So we're going from the half-yard line to the quarter.
We're going to give them a full yard, whoever, if we score. And
Yep.
I may be jumping the gun, but and I'll give the officials credit. They got this one right. They did send the young man to the sideline. Thank you, officials, for doing that. Just be consistent. Play's been signaled in. Let's see, Wyatt Jones, the H-back.
Yep.
Mosley and Campbell Scott will be in the back, but now Mosley's walking towards – he'll be a flanker. Tight end carriers to the right.
This ball's going to Campbell, I would bet.
Campbell had a little movement. He tries that almost to the B gap and gets pushed back.
He's going to lose a half a yard, Coach.
Yeah. And that is rare. Good job by the FACS defense getting in there because he does not get pushed.
Nope.
Yeah. And now they bring the tick-tock or clock man in, Cam Boyd.
There's take another look at it. They just – man.
Well, one thing, the nose man got good penetration and kind of blew the play up.
He did.
And then he got good help from his teammates. Coach Mitchell has, or McDaniel, it's Mitch McDaniel, has done a really good job, and I can see the improvement in this team.
Oh, absolutely. I can too. You took the words right out of my mouth there. Completely.
Now we move the H back over. Boyd's going to try the left side, and he should.
He's in there.
You know, Cam can turn sideways and get through that hole.
Yeah. 1 yard run for Cam there. Here's another look at it. And, Coach, he almost, if you take a look there, he actually does squeeze through there sideways.
Oh, I told you he's got more moves than a hula girl.
This is very true.
Cisco on to kick. And, of course, his trusty holder, Austin Kelly, raised snap. The kick is up, going out. It may hit a Sputnik out there, and the referees say it's good.
Yep.
He gets them high and long.
He sure does.
It is 31-7. The Eagles have taken the lead here in the third quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with Jackson Christian Football on Worthy Road Studios.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
We are back. We've been trying to get a score on Nashville Christian. I even tried their press box and can't get an answer.
Let me see if I can't run something down for you,
Wesley's going to look while we're waiting for a Zach Cisco kickoff. Shields and Calderano. Let's see. They've switched people back. They sure
put
have.
Calderon up.
I guess they're going to try to get him and a couple of the other guys to field some of these shorter punts. This time high. Deep to one of the back men. We'll pick up who that is. And I know one thing, the tacklers are there. Yep. Nash is in on that along with one other gentleman. And, folks, that is Tacker Nash covering kickoffs.
You know, and there's a pretty fair college team that does that too. Puts some of their starters on special teams. If you take a look at it there, comes through there and makes the tackle.
And Cooper Cantrell was covering it. Like I said, I missed one man.
And again, another terrible spot. The ball was on the 25-yard line.
Quick pass out on the two-man screen. They complete it. We make the tackle after about a 3-yard pickup maybe.
Unbelievable.
I'll remind you about the Blacksmith is one of our sponsors. And here comes the replay if I'll uncover the screen with my notes.
Good job of just holding him.
Is that Zach McDonald and King coming up? I see in the general area. Tacker Nash. Tacker will hustle to the plays.
Yeah.
And now a timeout.
Looks like a cramp.
The officials were more worried about the water boys trying to get water to the kids. And pay attention to the game, son.
Yeah,
anyway, we're going to keep it here.
Yep.
I'm biting my tongue a little bit.
Yep, I am too, Coach.
Okay.
West Carroll over Booker T. Washington 21-8. That game is in the second quarter, so it's saying.
Yep. Now, in defense of Westland, they can go out a little further. They cannot go out to a regular timeout because this is an injury timeout.
That's right.
And we hate to see anybody injured. It's a game that you want to have fun and play. And the worst part of it is a young man that I've grown to admire his play is David Calderon's the one that is hurt. And that young man has played. He's up around 100 yards and has run the ball very hard. Played pretty good defense, too. Hopefully it's just like a cramp or something like that.
Let's hope so. TCA at the half, 26-15 over Columbia Academy.
Good for them, especially after what the National Federation did.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I do not have a score between Nashville Christian and Lakeway.
There's a low snap. They hand off to the one running back out of the spread, and he'll get tackled at about the 30. Might get 2 yards on the carry, and that was Pennington. And we'll see if we got a replay so I can get some tacklers. That's shame on me for not paying better attention to the tacklers. Nash and the big man. Is that Bennett on the tackle for us? Yep. Or let's see who was in at nose then.
Looks like that would be him.
Now, passing situation here. Sprinting out of there is the quarterback, and he's a good one, Josh Wright. He got hit, and we kind of butted him down. There will be a penalty on that. You can't lead with your head.
But they did not throw a flag.
Yeah, they did. There's a flag down there. You didn't see it. I saw it. And you cannot butt somebody down like that. So it'll be the 5th first down of the night.
They're waving it off.
Oh, they're waving it off?
Yep.
Wow. But it's still a first down.
Yeah, still first down.
Tell you, even though that was one of our kids that did it, watch it, I still think it's a penalty. I really do. Watch the head.
Had a chance.
Nothing done intentionally or with malice.
No.
But it's still watch.
Yep, that's definitely helmet to helmet.
Yeah, you can't. Okay. The officials are trying. Ball on the right hash mark, 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. FACS in the spread again with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The man in motion. They're going to go straight ahead. And after, they may not even give him any gain because it looks like it's going to be down on the 40.
Yep, that's Tacker again making that tackle.
Tacker Nash having a pretty fair game tonight.
There's another look at it.
Along with his friends.
Just right in the hole there.
Yeah, I have seen Tacker strong enough that he could have ripped the ball out of there then.
Yep.
So no gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the motion again, the pitch sweep to the left. Pennington, the lead blocker for Savage. And this is going to be at least a 5-yard loss. Rolling out of there, I see Nash, Newsom. Who else is over there?
It's a host of Eagles. There's another look at it.
Here comes the replay. Let's watch and see who else we can.
Got a good push there by – can't see who that is right there.
Looked like McKee tried to get something in on it.
Yeah.
And Chance King wanted to get in on it, and they won't let him in. Let my man in. Cedric Anderson was the young man that made the big play a while ago.
Yep.
He's wearing 71.
That's a loss of 4.
It sure is. And now the Eagles' defense is rolling 3rd and 14 ball on the FACS 46-yard or 36.
Right.
Excuse me. Here's the snap. Quick pass out to the left. There's a short screen. Good tackling over there. They do pick up yardage, but guess what? It's 4th down.
Now that ball should be spotted on the 45. And it is. Good job by the officials spotting that one.
Coverage Jones is out there. He gets blocked.
Looks
Nash
like
is going over.
Yep,
and coming under Walker Ray with a small assist from Tacker Nash. They're going for it on 4th down. They're in the spread. 3 receivers to the left, wide side of the field to the right. It's 4th and 5.
They almost have to here.
Yeah, but if they don't make it here and we score, then you start to get out the old timers know about the red Arback victory cigar. don't smoke around AstroTurf fields.
Oh, heavens no.
And there's going to be a timeout call by FACS here in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian School Worthy Road Studios Network.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine. No more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
And we are back, Wesley, and I tell you what and I'm having a little internet problem with my phone. I get scores. I use it like a computer. Ray Pack, you are the greatest. Nashville Christian up 28-0 heading into the fourth quarter.
Not surprising. Montgomery Central 14, Southside now 7.
The Hawks are mounting one of their comeback. It's fourth down. Cranking up the javelin is right. It's intercepted. And here is Mosley at the 40, the 35. He cuts back. He'll be brought down from behind, maybe. He's still dragging tacklers, and he gets down to the 25. Jalen Mosley with the big play.
All kinds of flags on the field now, Coach.
Andrew Rogers with the tackle for FACS. Let's see. It looks like a laundry convention. What do you use, Tide or Blue Cheer? I like Blue Cheer. The uniforms are blue.
Yep.
The referee's talking it over. Looks like we're backing up, so we may have performed an illegal block.
Block in the back, maybe.
Yeah. I hate to ask Gary. He's done so good. Gary, have you got a replay of that interception?
He said, of course I do, Coach.
The guys in striped shirts have had too much attention anyway. There it is. Oh, it comes over the top. Good for him.
Yep.
I bet right over here.
Yeah,
there was a block in the back. There. It looked like it was fixing to happen. And there's the second one right there.
Yep.
You cannot do that.
Unsportsmanlike. Jackson Christian for an unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, but we haven't moved the football. You got to mark some yardage off people.
Yep.
Now, I was looking down and watching the replay. Wasn't offsetting penalties, was it?
Don't think so.
Shouldn't have been. Here it comes, finally.
Or how far are they marking it off? How is that a 30-yard penalty?
I am speechless. Another interesting call, and I found out where association they're with, and I am not a fan of that association. And I've coached and I've called. That's not from the spot of the foul. Unless they call two fouls and mark both of them off. I don't know. I have no earthly idea. The mechanics are not that good. The explanations are worse.
Well, it was one call given.
And it's not a 30-yard penalty unless from the spot of the foul wasn't the one we saw. We run the counter over left tackle right into B gap, and a nice pickup for Boyd. Now the game's getting a little chippy. We don't need that kind of stuff.
No.
Now
here's another look at it.
Yeah.
Check out number 13 right here. Yeah, there's no sense in that.
Well, this is where the good officiating, you step in, you call an official's timeout and step in and tell the young men we're going to play football, and any of you that don't want to do right, we can let you observe this game from the bleachers or the bench. It's called preventative officiating, the handoff to Boyd. Boyd trying to cut it. Kind of lost his footing, didn't have a big hole to get through, and he's still going to pick up about 2.5, maybe 3 yards.
Now, this officials crew, they need to get this game under wraps here. It's getting a little chippy.
Yep, unofficially about 93 yards for Cam Boyd. And we don't have access to Gary Armour, the great statistician stats. Snookums, don't forget about them. Go to Henderson. Great steaks down there. Gary Deaton's Carpet One, West Harris State Farm First Down, Southern Family Dentistry. Of course, Kimberly Evans, Hickman Realty. Go by and see them. It's 3rd and 3, ball on the 48. Straight ahead, Campbell Scott. He's got the first down and more. He breaks one tackle, gets into Browder, slows him up, and then gets some help from one of his other members of the secondary. It's another West Harris State Farm first down, and I think the fans are as fired up as the Eagles are.
Flag on the play. We got to hold.
This is ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Now, and like I said, in the old days when I started coaching, a red card would be sent in on this game.
Absolutely.
Not from the officials. You send it in on the officials. We don't do that anymore. FACS, they are playing hard and good, but both teams are. The officiating leaves something to be desired for both teams.
Yep.
Banky comes out in the flat. Boykin cranks it up. This one's going to be his first miss because he overthrew it just a little bit. Mosley wasn't sure, and it'll bring up 4th and 13, the first punting situation for the Eagles. And I think you'll see Zach Cisco go out there. The cool heads win hot ball games.
That's
Here comes
right.
the punt team on.
A lot of mouthing going on the field on
and like I said, the
FACS's
officials
behalf.
need to step in and do preventative officiating.
That's correct.
Cisco in punt formation. Delay of game.
They just spotted the ball.
Well, over in Middle Tennessee, they time things differently. Y'all try a basketball game over there. When I was at White House Heritage and they found out I was from West Tennessee, and I'll go ahead and say it. We dropped it. He's going to run with it.
Just kick it. There you go.
The soccer player does a good job getting it off, makes a nice effort out of it. It'll roll out at the 33. Keep an eye on that, and let's see if they can get one right.
And they've got this one correct. Here's another look at it. See, it's a snap right to him. Just dropped it, but he
starts to run. Now he can see he's very talented with both feet.
He just punches it out of there. Just did all he could really do.
He's
there.
close to right. They pushed it back too far. I mean, it's my only an inch or so, but I'm going to be. They've earned me saying that. The split end to the right comes. It's trips left. 2 men off the line of scrimmage. Right back to pass, looking, goes back to the right, has a receiver. That one a little low. He had his weight too far back to throw that one. This young man, I believe he's just a sophomore. He's going to be a very fine quarterback eventually. He's got a good, strong arm. Josh Wright is a sophomore quarterback. Ethan Gay is out to the right here. Of course, 8 is Gavin Morris, one of their fine receivers. He's a junior. They've got some kids coming back.
Yeah, they do.
4-man rush. They pick it up, but overthrowing. That time they were trying to hit Gavin Morris. 4 for 10 passing. Brings up 3rd and 10, ball on the 33. Now, they have not tried some of the soft spots. Now, we've made some adjustments and maybe taking away because they found in that first game a couple of soft spots in our
middle
defense. Yes. Trips comes to the right. We'll match up. This time a too-high safety situation. You can't see it right now. But the pitch sweep going to the left. And that time we are all over them. Walker Ray like white on rice along with Tacker Nash.
Yep.
Tacker Nash And Walker Ray put an end to that one.
And a little bit of karma per se, Coach, because that young man that was.
Watch Nash.
Yep.
That's a long way in linebacker. That's the reason he's being highly recruited right now.
Yep. Good tackle.
He won't make his decision until, though, in the spring.
I don't blame him there. Concentrate on this, which is the correct thing to do.
Well, you know he makes good grades, wants to be a dentist. Of course, we've got some future engineers out there, some guys that want to be lawyers. We got some doctors that want to pursue med careers. It's 4th down and 10. Here's the punt. Baker, nice punt. Let's see, it bounces, and let's see which way it'll go. It's going to take a positive bounce for FACS. Mosley wisely watches it. And let's see. We are at the end of 3 quarters of play. 31 for Jackson Christian, FACS 7. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
We are back. Lots of interesting stuff going on. And again, thank Ray Pack. I got this. Explain this one. We had a hold called before the ball was snapped. Now, that's a good one, too. Ray, you got me beat anything I can come up with. The only thing, in basketball in the old days when there was 2-man officiating, they played triangle and 2 sometimes, and the officials asked why the coach had called timeout and had 2 guys running with them. He said, my coach taught me to guard the 2 guys hurting you the worst.
That's right.
And that's the reason then they called a tech on the coach and tossed him out. That happened in Middle Tennessee. Here's the running play. This is Mosley. He's got yardage to 40, 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35. It's a foot race down the sideline now.
Catch him.
Give him 6. Jalen Mosley, 61 yards.
61 yards, no flags on the field.
Barely touched.
Here you go. Here's you another look at it. Great job of blocking. Walker with a great block down there to spring Jalen. Cam Boyd downfield blocking. And he just outran everybody to the end zone.
Mosley at the 11:47 mark in the 4th quarter. Zach Cisco on to attempt the extra point. Kelly will hold. Walker Ray will snap. Walker was down the field block. The kick is up. The kick is gone. Goodbye, football.
Yep.
Hey, it's 38-7. We'll be back after this 38-second timeout on Jackson Christian Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
We are back, and now you can start feeling a little more comfortable. And been getting a lot of information here. And that one we told you about happened in Lexington. I won't tell you the school. I know the coach. He's a friend of mine that played the triangle and 2 on the officials. TSSAA wasn't real happy about that either. And Marshall County, we're getting more about theirs in Hardin County's game. Marshall County kicked off its top 2 quarterbacks and centers, and so it kind of killed them tonight. And Hardin County's a good football team anyway.
Yeah.
Now, they have changed people back. Looks like Ethan Gay, who has good speed, is one of the deep men for them. And I want to say that's Tyler Kamler, who's a senior, also back for the Crusaders. Nice high kick, end over end, coming down at about the 7. Is that Kamler running the football?
Flags all over the place.
Flags all over the place. We're playing drop the handkerchief. That wasn't Kamler. That was Calderon.
Yep.
And there's an injured player, too, for both teams. And again, we don't like to see anybody get hurt.
See if we can get a look at this. Here we go.
And they gave the wrong signal again. Y'all didn't get to see
there.
it. Yeah.
And he's been the root of all problems tonight, number 13 for FACS.
Well, they called a chop block and then signaled it was against Jackson Christian School, but it's a chop block. Remember, they did that in the first half.
Correct.
And then they had to reverse the signal. This is the mechanics for this ball game. Gentlemen, I believe we need to go back to officials' camps and work under the supervisor a little bit and get our mechanics and stuff right. They administered the bringing of a football on, too, a while ago. I mean, 2 young men hurt. This is, like I said, if you take control of the game, you call it right, you cut down on injuries and stuff, too.
Oh, that's a big one for
that's Calderon, too, for them. I cannot tell who the player is, but it's good to see Calderon up more. Probably a cramp.
That's Walker.
That is not good. Walker Ray, the great baseball player, plays basketball, and he was already limping earlier. And are they trying to keep weight off of that left leg?
Looks like it, Coach.
Walker Ray has already had a touchdown pass caught tonight. I doubt we see him anymore tonight.
Yeah, really not any need in it.
His dad,
anymore.
Chuck, one of the coaches.
Yep, Dad helping him off the field there as well.
Be 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. And the officials need to help both teams out a little bit by saying, man, let's play cool. Let's watch what we do. Preventative officiating, I'm a firm believer in. And I don't blame the FACS coach for talking to the official either. He's over there out of the sight of our camera, but
well, the official,
it's been an unusual officiated game.
Yeah, the official actually initiated this conversation with their coach.
Yeah.
So this could be.
But the coach is handling it well.
Yeah.
That's what I like. The FACS coach is doing a good job with this conversation. Now, he's already won an award tonight for convincing the officials on the pass
intentional
play,
grounding play.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. We're in the fourth quarter. Right, sprinting out. Nice pass, and the receiver did what he had to do to protect the football and catch it.
Yep.
And another first down for them. Unofficially, that's 6 for them.
Here's another look at it. Just rolled to his right and throws a nice ball there, and he just goes to the ground, makes the catch for an 11-yard gain.
Now, I want to say that was Adam Shaw, the senior, catching that pass for them. FACS goes back to the L formation, L left. They're going to run the power play.
Ball's out.
Football is loose and scrambled. Jackson Christian looks
the
like
football.
they've got it. The signal from the players is they do have it. Did not see. Let's see on the replay if we can see who recovers it.
I believe, if we take a look, I believe it's going to be Chance that recovers this. And it is.
It is. Chance King all over it. Man, that's like super glue.
Mm-hmm.
He had that one. Chance King with a big fumble recovery.
Good job there by Chance. Good job by the Eagle interior lineman to strip it.
And a touchdown here would put this one completely out of reach.
Yep.
And let's see who comes out there. Looks like Cooper Cantrell's going to replace Walker Ray. Wyatt Jones still in it, H-back. Where they're short a player. Cam Boyd is out there. As Mosley not out there. I did not see him out there.
He's right there.
Yeah. The young freshman. Jackson Christian's called timeout. Let's take 30 on the Jackson Christian Football Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams. run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
We are back after the Chance King recovery. Wesley, a touchdown would look big here.
It would look really, really big.
Mind you that this broadcast is also brought to you by West Harris State Farm, Snookums down in Chester County. Good place to eat. Gary Deaton's. Here's the snap, the handoff on the counter, a crossbuck play to Cam Boyd. And you got a host of tacklers, but he'll pick up a couple of tough yards out of that.
Looks like maybe about 3, maybe 4. We'll give him 4.
He's right there at that 100-yard mark right now.
All right, let's take a look at it there. Just a good hard running there and kept his legs moving. Yeah, they're going to give him 4 on that.
Going forward, that may have put him over 100 yards. And, again, I could be a yard or 2 off. 2nd and 6, ball on the 24 of the Crusaders. Eagles in control at 38-7, 10:32 to go. They change Wyatt Jones' position. He's the H-back. And they give to Boyd trying the right side. He cuts it back up inside. Now there's a tackle from the backside, but he's across the 15. So he's got about a 10-yard pickup and another West Harris State Farm first down.
And another flag on the play.
Well, let's hold the fort.
Holding Jackson Christian. Let's see.
So a holding penalty, and that's one thing Wesley pointed out to you early we have to stay away from. And to play championship football,
Here's
you
another look
cannot
at it.
have holding.
That is not a hold. He just takes him and drives him to the ground.
Well, if these officials, what I've been told and done a little research, came from interesting calls.
Yep.
They look like a crew we had up at Clarksville Academy one time. Boykin under pressure throws it up in the air, and going up for it, Cooper Cantrell, but
and they throw a flag.
He's hit, and that's going to be an interesting call.
What are we going to call here?
Yeah, but you administer a pass interference call. Let's see what they call. You don't put the football down there. Okay, it's from the football you mark off the yardage. That's one of the things in high school.
Yep.
Now we finally get something right. Should be 15 yards.
Yep.
Gentlemen, if you need so, I can come down and help.
Yep. Pass interference, there's the defense.
And I haven't officiated in 40 years.
Coach, we're getting a little.
It's ragged. I'll just go ahead and say it. It's ragged. Yeah.
Apparently some of the FACS coaches are talking quite ugly to our fans down here.
Oh, that's not good.
That are above, on top of the press box there.
Here's Mosley running. He had a touchdown a while ago. He's going to smell the goal line but not quite get there.
He's going to mark him out of bounds.
Yeah, he'll come from about the 24. Where are they going to place the football, Wesley? I'm blocked off.
Stepped out about the 11.
Okay. So Mosley picks up good yardage.
Now
and 15 yards.
And then we've got some of their coaches sticking their hands in front of our camera.
15 first downs. Here's Boyd trying the A-gap on the right side.
Like it's going to be a gain of about 3, maybe 4, Coach.
Gain of 3, maybe 4 yards. So what you're telling me, because I've got my eyes glued on the field, they're giving our man Caleb a hard time upstairs.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hear any of those words, did you?
There's a
Here's the toss sweep to Boyd. Boyd wants it, but he
Yes.
keeps going. The little man, he stands up and bounces off. 7 yards and a touchdown for Cam Boyd.
Here, take another look at that.
Yeah.
Just bounces off a tackler like a little pinball there and bounces on in the end zone.
Cam Boyd, who is also up, we didn't mention tonight because we had some early difficulties and part of the pregame show was missing. Cam coming off the field, though, looks like he's not feeling very well. He is a Mr. Football semifinalist.
Yes, he is. I did see that earlier.
Here's the kick attempt. He split the uprights.
Yep.
45-7. At 9:07, we're going to take a 1-minute timeout on Worthy Roads Network.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back, and it's getting a little chippy.
Yep.
The officials failed to do preventative officiating, and some things have happened, and, there are people that are a little upset. And, again, I'll remind you, cool heads win hot ball games.
That's right. Absolutely.
Zach Cisco to kick off. Let's see if Calderon is back or if they put someone else back because, he kind of got hurt a while ago. Looks like they've gone back to Shields. They're going to pooch kick it. And, again, it comes down to Pennington. Pennington will be tackled by a host of tacklers. Looks like Campbell Scott was there.
Yep.
I think Jack Green was there. There were two other young men there that I didn't get. Trent Carrier may have been there. Looks like we've got some substitutions for Jackson Christian.
Yeah, we do.
I see Trent Carrier staying on the field.
All right, there's another look at it. Good job by Campbell there.
Will Tyson, number 50, will be on the field. Coming out on the field is 37, Dustin Smith. 54 is Colby Mayfield. And we'll go with 3 down, a stand-up linebacker, and we've got Carriers in at the dog linebacker spot. They give to Pennington. He bounces outside. We do lose contains. Chasing is Campbell Scott. And he breaks Campbell's tackle and gets a first down. Pennington, a very nice young runner.
Yep, that was a nice run there.
Got 7 first downs for them.
Yeah, this is a completely different FACS team than we saw earlier in the year.
Yeah, I can see where Coach McDaniels, his staff, they've made them improve.
Yep.
And the kids have worked hard for them. Campbell Scott coming off the field. We'll see who else we've got out there. So we've got almost, matter of fact, I think we do have a whole new defense.
I think we do too.
Because Andrew Potts is now playing linebacker. And they're back in the L. They go to the tailback over the left guard, pushing forward, breaking some tackles. Nice yardage pickup, maybe 8 or 9.
It's going to be closer to 9.
Looks like it is going to be closer to 9.
And we've got a guy down for FACS.
I want to say that, was that Jack Collins that made the tackle? I believe it was. He wears 88.
Yep.
Jaden Irvin is in there. He wears number 9. There's a timeout. Let's try a 1-minute timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And the fine play-by-play man for Chester County keeps the book at Freed Hardeman, does the softball games, the volleyball games. Ray Pack, who also does a great job as a minister. You need to go by and hear Ray. Gives us Lexington trailing Pearl-Cohn 28-0. Hardin County has finished off. He and Bud both agree 28-0. Here's the running play over the left side. Pennington tries to break it outside. But a nice tackle by Trent Carrier. I like that young man.
I do too.
Is that Trent Aircraft Carrier?
Aircraft Carrier. Here's another look at it. Watch him. He just comes off his block. Yep.
The guy's holding him, too, outside the shoulders. You got to keep those hands inside for. Come on, gentlemen with stripy shirts, recognize that holding down there. Okay, Calderon's back in at tailback, and they've just got two big linemen in front of him. Everybody in the house knows it's going to Calderon unless they sprint out and pass. And it is. He follows one block.
Nice
and then
tackle.
And that was a good tackle there by 37. That's Dustin Smith, the junior, who plays linebacker. He and number 20, Andrew Potts, in at linebacker right now.
Watch him. He just does a nice job of wrapping up. That's great tackle.
Well, there's a lot of good teaching and fundamentals going on around here. And, again, that's just two big old linemen in front of him. They're going to pitch sweep. This is David Calderon. We did lose contain. 53's holding. Come on, gentlemen. Where's the yellow handkerchief?
Looking right at it.
Did they throw one?
No.
A travesty of justice again.
Here's another look at it.
Watch this guy get out here and hold off. 53's holding all over the place for him.
He's still holding.
Let go of the jersey. Daniel Green, you're not used to playing first base and that stuff happening, but a nice pickup. They're going to try. Now this one, Pennington's, the whole play was blown up on timing. And it looked like Jack Collins was down at the bottom and some other guys, Potts getting up. There was one more, gentleman. We'll get a replay.
This play was doomed from the snap.
Potts comes a long way. He'll get in on it. And then is that Daniel Green covering up? Better watch out. Somebody will hold you, Daniel.
That they will.
Okay. And tell you what, FACS has done well running the power eye, or some people prefer it. They'll go with a wing. It'll still be the eye. And they've got a skill position number at wingback, but again, they run off the left side. They had us outnumbered by one man. Good pickup across the 25, and that was Pennington. Calderon was the left wing, and we had a host of tacklers there. 4:42 in running.
Did a good job setting the edge, and he
broke
bounced.
A tackle there. 15 was one of the men that hit him. That's Easton Jones, a freshman, 5'8". And let's check it out and see if either one of the two 8th graders get in here. 76 would be Tristan Nash, and Lucas Witherspoon is 64. They're both 8th graders, so is Hudson Green, who wears 62. And they go straight ahead that right guard spot.
Woo.
Nice yardage.
Yep.
Now, one young man says it's first down for FACS.
And I believe they're going to be a yard short.
And I think they're just a hair short.
Here's another look at it.
Looks like Jack Pomeroy, 59, coming in, a sophomore.
Good job of just holding on there by the Eagles.
The Eagles trying to keep FACS out of the end zone. Wright has gone all the way at quarterback.
He's going to be a good one.
Yes. Calderon back at the tailback spot. Pennington at the left wing. They sneak it. And Josh Wright did a good job. He got some good yardage for a first down. Eli Craig, the freshman, coming into the ball game.
Here's another look at it. Just a sneak there. I thought for a second he may have had a little issue holding onto the ball, but he didn't. He just got stood up there for a minute. There's a pitch.
The pitch, and this is Calderon, who's a very good runner, but we managed to knock him out of bounds.
Yep.
Now, it looked like Jack Green over there with the first hit, and we didn't see who finished him off out of bounds. It may have been Jack Collins, two baseball players. And, again, we'll remind you that Cam Boyd is a semifinalist for the Mr. Football.
Yep, another look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job there of escorting him out of bounds after a gain of about 6.
63 in there, Skylar Staten, the freshman. 64 is Lucas Witherspoon. I see him in there.
Ball's
there's
the
the football loose right. Picks it up and does the best he can with it, and that's not a bad idea. Tackle was initial hit was Staten, 63.
Yep.
Who else got him?
Good job there. Number 2 was in there on that as well.
I'm sure the coaches are trying to get everybody in. I may have missed some that's already been in. Of course, we got a couple of the middle south. I believe Lucas Witherspoon and Tristan Nash are going to go play in an all-star game. We're going to try to plug the holes, but they run off the left tackle spot quite well that time, and they get the big push. Then we drive them back short of the end zone.
And that was
I got Ian Huff.
Ian Huff. Yep, that is correct. Here's another look at it. We have him there just by an arm. And then
went by an arm. Then we got a whole bunch of people, more folks than we can call. Let's just say we made it to running back. Trying to keep him out of the end zone on 1st and goal from the 3.
Oh, he slipped.
He slipped the football.
Ball
but the ground cannot cause a fumble unless he was losing it beforehand.
Right. Yeah, they're going to spot that one at about the 3, Coach.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it because I'm completely blocked off the monitors. All I got with the running clock at 53 seconds. Here's the handoff to Huff. Did he make it?
Yes, he did.
They are signaling touchdown. We'll wait for the official signal.
Official signal touchdown as well.
Okay, now they have a touchdown. That was a 2-yard carry. In the fourth quarter with 40 seconds left, 45-13.
The clock will now stop.
Yeah, there won't be a running clock anymore.
But we only have 40 seconds.
Jackson Christian, I'm sure they'll try to onside kick. Baker comes on to attempt the extra point. He's hit one tonight. He's missed a field goal. Let's see. I don't think we'll rush real hard at this. The kick is up. The kick is good by Baker, making it 45-14. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on the Jackson Christian Football Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
40.5 seconds left, 45-14, Jackson Christian leading. Let's see if the onside kick. The Good Hands team is out there, nothing but receivers and ball handlers, and they kick it deep. Will it come down to McDonald? It does. McDonald will he's just going to go down to the ground without taking a chance on a fumble or anything.
Or any unnecessary.
Yeah, one snap of the football should do it unless FACS has got a timeout to use.
And Coach, looks like Montgomery Central's just going to be a little bit too much for Southside to handle tonight. 26-7 that game in the fourth quarter.
Yep. And did I not get you up? Try that again.
I said, looks like Montgomery Central's going to be just a little bit too much to handle for Southside. Montgomery Central 26, Southside 7.
And let's see. This is kind of the good hands and protection. These kids know how to go into victory formation right here. And the good thing is Walker Ray is back out there. And you
really
had to put
thing.
this group, the younger kids have not worked on victory formation.
That's
this
right.
Snap. And this game is all over but the shouting. They don't even have to snap it again because the play clock has been reset to 40, and there's only 22 and counting seconds. As you see it, Jackson Christian's going to win this football game 45-14 in a hard-fought contest. Both teams played well, hustled, did a lot of good things.
Yep.
Would have liked to have seen a little preventive officiating and some things like that would have led to the contest being. But two good teams, two well-coached teams. And we want to thank the administration, and I want to thank Coach Mitch McDaniel because he provided me with a new roster and his starters. And, and that's the way cooperative things. Good things are going to happen at FACS. Jackson Christian will advance on next week. Have to go to Nashville Christian, who has won their contest, and we appreciate Ray Pack and Bud Young helping us with those. Chase has been watching the game there in Washington, D.C., watching the Grizzlies and Washington Wizards. That's Chase McLean.
Wow.
And hopefully he enjoyed it. He's showing the contest. There's a picture of us or them, and they're watching the football game. And congratulations to Darby Palmer and his staff. And some good thoughts right there being exchanged by Coach McDaniel and Coach Palmer. And some good things, but I want the guys at the TSSAA to consider, let's get the officiating all across the state consistent.
I
let's
agree with
do
you.
some preventative officiating.
Sure.
Be consistent.
Yeah, right.
Sound like a basketball coach. Don't know with that consistent.
You just got to you've got to, as an officiating crew, you've got to control the game. And they let this game get out of hand a little bit. It got a little.
Oh, they're totally responsible for the chippiness and the stuff that shouldn't have happened.
Never
and it
happened.
wasn't ugly, but it could have gotten worse.
Could have gotten worse.
And Wesley, I'm with you 200% on that one. Tell you what we're going to do. We will only have unofficial stats tonight because a lot of crazy things happen. You would have thought this was Halloween night. And Gary did a great job of getting us on the air tonight. Caleb did a good job in spite of the extra hands help he had up there with his pictures. And the Eagles fans are all happy and stuff. So a happy win, but let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about this contest at Jackson Christian.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy clinic. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Southern Family Dentistry's dental laser technology is a game changer for those who experience dental anxiety. Just imagine. No more drills. Look at some of Dr. Nathan Nash's patient results. We provide a relaxing environment to ensure a pleasant visit every time. From a simple cleaning to a full dental reconstruction. And now, prepless veneers. We're there when you need us. Dr. Nathan Nash will treat your family just like he wants his family treated. Check them out on Facebook to see all those loving smiles. Call 300-4545. Southern Family Dentistry, we want to make you smile.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
We are back with a happy win. I guess I need to turn the sound up a little quicker. We're going to turn it over. Wesley's got some scores. Now, some of them are still partials,
sure,
but we also got some finals for you, too.
I do. The ones I'll give you first are actually have gone final. Riverside beats Loretto 45-13. Dresden over Eagleville 41-7. As Coach mentioned earlier, Hardin County 38, Marshall County nothing.
It's 28, Wes.
Oh, they've got it 38 on here.
Well, okay. According to Bud 28. And Ray Pack, it's 28.
Okay. Montgomery Central has defeated Southside 33-14. McKenzie has beaten Moore County 63-12. Let's see. Waverly has beaten Jackson County 42-6. And let's see. Lake County over Bluff City 66-8. Peabody over MASE 41-0. Springfield has beaten Brighton 56-6. Let's see what else. West Carroll is actually beating Booker T. Washington that game late in the fourth quarter 35-16. And this game's still marked at halftime. We know that is incorrect, but it's still showing Kirby 7, Jackson Northside 6. And then MAHS, a very good MAHS team, has beaten Camden 50-6.
And Greg is coming by, but we'll get some official stats. He'll text them to me or send me some. That is good news.
Yep.
Greg is now a hero. He just announced Walker Ray is okay.
And Chuck,
he took a couple of tough hits on that knee.
Yeah, and Chuck just tried to call me. Chuck, I'm sorry if I missed you. But
Chuck, thank you, because we were worried about Walker because he did limp. But I liked it when I saw him come back on, Wesley.
Coach. About 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Melrose 32, Milan 28.
Wow. Melrose may still have some of those golden shoes, guys.
Do it.
Moose has been texting me. Moose, I don't have a score yet. Oh, yeah, I do. Maryville 41, Dobbins Bennett 14. I'm sorry. Moose is a friend of mine, folks that don't know, and he listens to our games. I like that Waverly won night. You know, what a season those kids.
Man, they've got to be the feel-good story of the entire state of Tennessee with everything.
And TSSAA backs up what we gave out on Hardin County, 28-0. And Huntington 56-24 over Mitchell.
Looks like TCA trying to hang on there up on Columbia Academy 54-35. That game late in the fourth.
And Loretta needs to keep playing baseball and basketball.
Yep.
They got beat by Riverside, as Wesley told
Yes, and then as you know, we will be going to Nashville Christian next week as they defeated Lakeway Christian 41-7.
What you may want to do is tune in, all you Jackson Christian fans, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock from Hub City Deli, because we'll tell you more about, we know we're going to have audio. 93.1 will carry it on radio, so it'll be a radio broadcast. It'll also be a streamed. We may not have a picture because of a rule that hopefully tomorrow morning we're going to have time to discuss. We have our UT analyst coming on, our insider for the University of Memphis. We've got some coaches coming on, some that we'll try to call that had games away tonight. And we don't know, but we need to talk about the national. Oklahoma has quit participating with the National Federation's network.
Right.
Because it cheats some schools. You grandparents, and like Darby's parents, live in Arkansas.
Right.
They can't necessarily make a game in Nashville, and there's no reason why that game shouldn't be streamed, but you have to shell out $10.95 to see it on the
and that's just
National Federation Network. And some of those National Federation games have no announcers. You just get to watch a blank football game with no sound. Some do.
That's no good either.
Well, so let's take at least a 2-minute timeout. And when we come back, we'll wrap up this contest.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Wes Harris in Jackson today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back for final comments. The onside kick looked bad early. So we had to sharpen up our tackling, which our guys got focused. We played through some unusual or interesting calls tonight for both teams. Lack of preventative officiating where you've got to keep control of a contest. Both teams played hard. There's a couple of things we've got to do a little better. We got to lock up.
Yep.
We did hold on the football, although we did cough one up early that I felt like was an unnecessary cough up. And to play championship football at this point in time, and as Wesley's already told you, we have to travel to enemy territory, Nashville Christian. I've got friends up there, but they want to beat us just as bad as we want to beat them, and we've got to go to their house, which is not the easiest place to play. You remember we went up there, 3 years ago or 2 years ago, and played a game, and our quarterback was kind of hurt, and they're like sharks. If they smell blood at Nashville Christian,
they will get after you.
They do a good job up there, and their coaching staff is quite good. Ours is quite good. Our young men did a lot of things. Gage Boykin had an outstanding night.
He sure did.
I wished I had the official stats on him. He either missed one or two passes unofficially, and we know he had at least 10 completions tonight.
Yeah,
we'll find out a little more. I don't have my stat scoring book official rules on how to score the grounding pass, and there was one more that
they missed.
Cam Boyd had over 100 yards. We don't have. Campbell Scott, another great night running. Walker Ray with good hands. Cooper Banky had glue on those hands.
He sure did.
And our line except in spots, and I'm sure they'll tell you that they'd like to have a couple of their blocks back. They really did a good job. Every time they were going. I think Presley Edmondson, he's hurt. He played at FACS. He showed some good sportsmanship talking to some of the guys he went to school with.
Absolutely.
Trust me, Presley's an Eagle all the way through. A good-looking young man. He's coming back next year.
Yeah,
he's
that's
just
right.
a junior.
That's right.
We'll have Eli Gay. We'll lose some seniors, but the big thing is we advance on in play in the TSSAA Division II-A playoffs. And there are other teams. Last score we had, as Wesley told you, TCA was leading. That's not a final, though.
Not a final, no. It's just
Lexington is headed down to defeat, but they had a tough draw. That Pearl Cone team is loaded.
Yeah.
And Hardin County has won and should have. Plus, we found out that there were some young men that had been booted from the squad earlier, not at Hardin County, but at Marshall County. And Hardin was going to probably win anyway, but, that's a tough region. Haywood's got a much easier, and they, of course, beat Raleigh, Egypt pretty good. They don't have to go against Tullahoma early in this thing. Hardin County, not next week, the week after would face Tullahoma. And Tullahoma is a very good – that will be two of the better teams in the state. Coach Matthew Smith and his team have done a great job. And, of course, Caden Pope, who's also a Mr. Football candidate for Hardin County. But Seth Garner does a great job, Jacob Robinson, and the young quarterback, Coach Smith's son. What an excellent person he is. Love to hear something out of our Northside Indians.
I would too, man.
And that one's a real white knuckler. And for some reason, I cannot get a score out of Memphis. And I know we've had some internet problems. And here's a loading error again. And we're not getting anything out of those folks. Let me see before we go. Gary, can we take one more time out? And then what we'll do, we'll come back and wrap it up.
"27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference."
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
We are back, and again, Jackson Christian wins. We'll advance and go next week. Hopefully all the people and the team drive carefully back to Memphis. Watch out for the state troopers from FACS.
That's
A
right.
great contest. Wesley, some final comments.
Well, just before we get to final comments, Jimmy Butler, if you're listening, your Northside Indians are advancing in the playoffs with a 14-13 win over Kirby.
Well, I've got news or a report from Wendell that there's some guy running up and down the streets dancing right now.
He is clothed, though.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
And somebody said he had a Northside letter jacket that looked like back in the old days from the light blue instead of the dark blue. Could that be Jimmy Butler celebrating?
That could be him.
You know what? Guess what? Jesse Powell will be one of the guests tomorrow. Of course, we'll hear from Greg Van Story instead of Coach Chris Smith, but he called the game tonight with Robert Rooks of Haywood, so we'll hear from a bunch of coaches. We'll also hear from Damon Fuller, who was selected Coach of the Year in Athletic District 7. That's Coach
big.
of the Year, not just in football or basketball, every sport.
Yep.
And hats off. We got to hear from other people. We want to hear from you, but this night tonight belongs to Jackson Christian. Congratulations to FACS on an improving squad.
Sure.
Coach Mitch McDaniel is going to give you folks a good job over there. Coach Darby Palmer and his staff to be committed. Darby and all the staff, and Coach Buller especially, he kind of co-hosts with me. We want to invite you to Hub City Deli on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Come and eat with us. You know what? Our kids at Jackson Christian, we don't charge you to sign an autograph.
Yeah, no,
you can get a free picture with those kids.
Sure.
You can just sit down and talk with them. We have great interviews, and the coaches are there. Gary's even there sometimes, but, he's a superstar. He doesn't come every week. Gary Lockhart, our executive producer and director. But, if he's there, then it's important.
That's right.
Up on the roof, Caleb, we love you, son, especially after tonight, because I know he had a little fun up there tonight and a little extra help with that. Caleb does a good job. We love Paul Schultze. Now, you know what we have to tell you about this. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. There you see some of the finest people, minus me, on this chart here. It was directed by the one and only, and there he's often imitated but never duplicated, Gary Hart. The play-by-play by Coach Joe, the guy that talks too much. And yes, Moose, I didn't use my thing about somebody ought to be arrested for impersonating. We won't say what position. And I didn't use it, Moose. The color announcer is the one and only, the old quarterback and pitcher himself, Wesley Freeman, the main camera and the man that makes it happen, and we love him, Caleb Kendrick, an executive producer whose looks are better since he got a Race Clips haircut, Paul Schultze. Thanks for your time. This time till next time. Good night, all.